It's late at night. You think you're safe. You turn the lights out, and then you hear a scream and shout. No one's home. You're alone. Lay back down, pull up your sheets. Your knees start to feel weak. You can feel your heartbeat. Is your door closed? You feel your feet exposed. Now you're in a state. It's much, much too late. You can't escape this deadly fate. Warning, the following podcast contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this podcast is intended for mature audiences only. Well, that was JoJo Gulbeck ruining our intro by punching the table.
No, because look at this was so stuck, but I didn't want it to make any noise, so I was doing it gently.
You might not have heard it.
Maybe
But we did. That's what
probably
matters.
sounded like a knock.
It did. Listen carefully in between.
It was an extra Halloween sound.
Door and then.
Did you see? I looked at you so scared.
Okay, so welcome back, our wicked fiends. This is Sinister Ghouls, Twisted Sisters, your paranormal, true crime, and everything creepy podcast.
Yes.
I'm your host, Ghoulie Gonzo, and I'm here with
JoJo Ghoul.
JoJo Ghouls back. JoJo Ghouls back.
Hi, everybody. Watch
Turn it
this,
down.
everybody.
Okay, cheers. Let's roll. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna do what I'm doing. That's gonna do what I'm gonna do.
I think that's a good idea, right?
To do that if it's too long all the time.
How do you know if it stops? Well, it won't last
We
forever,
won't hear
will
it. Oh, like when it's done, we won't. I
Yeah.
won't see like all that stuff lit up.
Oh, I can't see that from my direction.
Aha! It's part of my workstation.
What? I've never seen that.
JoJo feels good today. She's got that sexy voice I was talking about last week. We might be coughing.
I would say sorry. Yeah, I'm still a little phlegmy.
Yeah, it was a shit show, and I hope you enjoyed with Gabagoo.
Yeah, thanks for filling in for me.
Why are you saying that?
Oh wait, that's what you called her.
I call her Gabagoo. I said it in the episode like 18,000 times.
Listen, before
Gabagoo.
when you told me that she was gonna do it when I was sick, she called it because like
Shut
Gabby
up.
Ghoul.
See, I don't know what C, but see, I went C.
I know we all know.
We have ESPN with each other's brains.
ESPN.
Okay, so I'm drinking today. We were gonna do this really fun drink. Shout out to my friend Leslie from work. She's the one that also sent in a pretty dope Wiki Tales.
Yeah,
but she sent us a cool drink to make. But JoJo's still kind of feeling not that great, so she's still drinking her acid drink. Michelob freaking Lobe Ultra. And I have not really anything that great. I don't. It's not Vizzy. What the hell is the thing that everyone drinks? They're like Vizzies.
No,
yes,
yes,
it is the White Claw.
Oh, it starts with a C.
Yeah,
Claw.
Sand
Claw.
So I got mango claw, and I mixed it with some blue Gatorade.
I would say that drink looks blue.
Yes, and it's light. It's light. It's fluffy. It's tasty. It just has a better taste with the Gatorade.
Wait, that's huge.
Oh yes, this
that's
glass.
A huge glass. I didn't realize.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna send a picture of it, or I'm gonna post. My friend, I'll call her Joe Ghoul. She bought me this cup. It's 30 ounces, you guys. It's a big like wine glass without the stem cup. What's that called?
A stemless
wine glass.
When I look for those, I think I type in stemless wine glass.
It comes up. Well, this is a funny ass one. It's like it's the color of your freaking prescription bottles, and it has a prescription on it that says prescription wine. Sip and repeat as needed until mood is improved. Side effects may cause an increase in happiness, honesty, slur of speech, and, if you get it, sex drive. And it refills many times and expires when you're drunk.
Wait, I love shit like that. That cup.
Yeah.
Like
she always
like
comes up with funny
Spencer's.
shit. Yeah.
Like I loved Spencer's. It was the shit they sell is so funny.
So yeah, so that's what I'm drinking. That's what JoJo's drinking. And today is our 20th episode. Yeah.
I was going to do something else, but I didn't. What about,
Sorry.
let's try these ones. Let's try these ones, you guys.
It's a cry.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. 20th episode. 20th.
20th.
TH.
20th. 20. Oh, 20th.
20th.
I was trying to think.
Oh.
Nothing.
So this episode, you guys, is going to be about Halloween movies. We're going to tell you tons, okay?
You got so excited.
I did. You guys don't even understand. So literally, we're going to talk about Halloween movies, and we're going to give you a ton. So this season, this Halloween season, you have movies, and we're going to talk about the Halloween movies that are scary, just good ones. It's not in any specific order.
Mm-hmm.
They could be for kids. It could be for adults. I will say, what it is, and a couple of them we'll discuss while I walk us through the list. After we do the Halloween movies, JoJo Ghoul doesn't think horror movies are Halloween movies.
No.
So
not all horror movies are Halloween.
No.
Because I've got Halloween horror movies, winter, spring, and then there's summer movies.
Yes. Yeah. Frozen, and I'm not talking about Disney's a great winter one.
Winter. That's winter though. Sure. I wouldn't watch that in October.
Or Wind Chill. That's a horror one too, which I don't have to say on the list now. But Wind Chill is a really fun winter one. Oh, that's right. Because we weren't really going to talk about winter ones yet. We were going to bring up.
Oh shit! I was just about to.
Just erase. So we're going to talk about some of the scariest horror movies or really good horror movies that we really like after we discuss the Halloween movies. Yeah. And this is our special 20th. Give you movies for the fucking season. Watch them.
Yeah.
Okay. And now,
you gotta.
Yeah.
Sorry, I burped and just I didn't need it in the mic.
No. And normally, right now, we usually stop, but we're not. We're just gonna keep going through. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. I think we did that. Listen, I think we did that when we started the podcast because we were like anxious, and we're like, all right. We gotta take a breather. Okay, we'll be back. And and then we just kept doing it.
Because we don't need to anymore.
No.
Really. Scrap it.
Bye.
86 it.
Okay, let's get into these fucking Halloween movies. So I'm gonna start off with Hocus Pocus 1993 original.
Yeah.
Now I did put kids, but it's more of a between the first like that one and the second one, it is definitely the more adult version. I mean, there's no different versions, but the second one I don't think is that great.
I've never even seen. I won't watch it.
I just am an
Don't mess with the classic.
Yeah,
they need to stop. Yeah, they need to stop it. Stop doing that.
Stop it.
Leave it where it was. It's an iconic movie.
Did I tell you to pick that up from there? Did I tell you to move that? Leave it where it was. That's what I feel like Dad would say.
Did you see me? I'm looking at you going, what did I move? I have no idea. I thought I moved something.
So Hocus Pocus, the first one is the best one. This is our list. Listen, this isn't like, we're judging anyone if you like the second one. We're just telling you.
I might a little bit. No, I'm just kidding.
Then that was a kiddish one. Disney, kids can watch it. And I do suggest if you're just a little kid, you might like Hocus Pocus too. If you're not watching this or listening to this shit. But mom, tell your kid I said hi. No, Gabagool last week said, did I tell you? Yeah, so tell your grandma. Did I tell you? Because I said she's old and she's an adult. She's above 19 years old, so she can do what she wants. She's just so everybody knows she is an adult. She just can't drink. Mm-hmm. So she said, yeah, so tell your grandma in the mic. And I looked at her and went, tell your grandma what? She goes, that I can do what the fuck I want.
Gabby, she's so funny.
She's hilarious. She was very scared, so whatever.
Fun. For what?
To do talk? This. Oh, she talked like the gave me the best blow day.
It is scary.
Yeah.
Super bad.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Super bad.
It is the first. What's wrong? What?
Is the dog messing with the cat? Cut it out, Jackson.
Is that what the sound is? I kept thinking it was my chair.
Yeah, you'll hear him start. You'll hear him start. Here, Jojo, talk a little bit about Hocus Pocus. Who's your favorite character?
So my favorite character in Hocus Pocus is probably gonna be. I'm gonna have to say, Thackeray Binks.
Thackeray?
There she is. Yep.
Thackeray,
the cat, Thackeray Binks.
Cat version or human version? He's cute. He was cute.
I loved him.
Like the boy version or the cat version? Because your wife is about to beat you up.
I like the cat version.
Right.
No, he was handsome though. I thought Max was handsome, the brother, but I liked the cat. And I remember the first part in Spoiler.
Spoiler alert,
But when it gets, like-
1993.
Yeah, when it gets hit by the bus.
Yeah.
I used to cry about it, even though I knew it came back.
No, that was sad to me. Yeah. No.
So he was my favorite. Loved, what was her name in it too? The sister.
Sarah,
Is that what her name was?
the blonde.
No. Oh my god, I forgot about the witches. I was thinking.
Yeah,
about
that's
the
my
kids.
favorite is Sarah.
Yes, she was my favorite
Yes.
too.
Come little
Wait, I literally just thought you meant the whole cast.
I meant like the whole fucking movie. Who's your favorite? She picked fucking Thackeray.
Wait, I do. I love the
Wait,
cat.
do you mean the witches? I
The
forgot.
cat.
Yeah, she's still a Thackeray.
No, okay, probably yeah. This what's her name? What is her name?
Sarah.
I liked Mary. I liked all of the
Oh my
witches.
god, she's so funny.
I can't. I don't know if I have a favorite witch.
We like a lot. Oh my god. Okay, so Hocus Pocus. There you go. There's that one. I'm not gonna really talk about that one much more because if you haven't watched it, then you.
10.
I'm not. I'm upset with you.
Oh,
So
I
let's
know.
move
Like,
on.
who hasn't watched Hocus Pocus?
The Hallow. This is a
I've never seen this
ABC
one.
Family fun like Halloween movie for kids, teenagers. It's like kind of scary, like Are You Afraid of the Darks, which is
Wait a
also
minute.
something.
Who's the main actor in it?
Nick Carter.
Yep, I've seen it. Okay,
Yep.
never mind.
Nick Carter is like the bully football boyfriend.
Nick Carter.
And it's about Sleepy Hollow, Headless Horseman. They do like a hayride every year in this movie. And it's the high school students volunteer, and
I forgot all about this movie. That's crazy.
it's very Halloweeny and it is fun.
Make your Halloween a little Halloweener.
A Halloweener.
That's a Bob's Burgers episode, Halloween, which I watch those religiously too every Halloween.
Nope. Bob's Burgers right here. I almost said Freda Felcher.
I almost.
It's Dumb and Dumber. All right, you guys, here is, in case you guys didn't know, this is like, I have a top few favorite ever Halloween movies that I
have
watch.
my very favorite.
Okay. Which one do you think I'm going to bring up right now? My favorite Halloween movie.
Is it a
ever.
Halloween movie or horror movie?
No, we're in the Halloween only section right now.
Okay, your favorite? Oh, Night of the Demons.
Yes, that is the next one. Night of the Demons, 1,
Yep.
2, and 3.
Love Night of the Demons.
And then there's also a remake of the first one.
You know what? It's not as good. I don't like it as much at all, but I like it.
Is it Shannon Elizabeth? Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Boom. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. How about
Okay.
Scoots Magoots? Or that's, I think, his name. Remember the one that went on the road trip? He posted on his story. He had, I think he said 18-hour drive. You could catch up on our episodes, and he was so excited.
Oh.
And then he wrote that he laughs really hard at you burped or something. It was he brought it up. He did though. He put it on his Instagram story
Really?
and tagged us. Yeah.
Oh, that's
And,
cool.
Yeah, so then I shared it on our page and did all that. But
I haven't been on anything.
Yeah. And then my other buddy from Gainesville, I'll call her A Ghoul, was, I think she was going and doing so much. She had to catch up too. So she had a little, so I just love that people are just, listen to us
Yeah,
on
it's
your
pretty
rides.
cool.
Mom and dad do all the time.
Yeah, they are right now.
Because it helps the time go by. I mean, if you have other podcasts you listen to, then rock on. But listen to us. So Night of the Demons 1 takes place in the 80s.
So good.
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
it's so good.
Angela, I got the tattoo of it, but I only got her invitation because it's about Angela throwing a Halloween party.
So
And it's
sad.
obviously on Halloween.
In a mortuary.
So
Hall House.
Hull House.
Mm-hmm.
Hell House is what so Hull House. And literally, you guys, it's that fun fucking party 80s. You got the 80s music
it's
playing.
Super cheesy, but in the best way, but also
Yes.
scary.
Listen, the cheesy, here's an example of cheesy, because sometimes when I hear cheery. Yeah, exactly. Cheery deters me. No, cheesy. Cheesy in a way of there's a fucking, strobe light and it's going like boop, boop, boop.
Far
Boop.
fucking out.
Yes. And then the girl's like, oh, far fucking out.
Yeah.
And then somebody yells something else and somebody else yells, eat a bowl of fuck.
Yeah, it's
You know,
just
it's
so good.
Funny, but what it's about is pretty much demons. And I'm telling you, the demons in this movie
They look super
and
scary.
how they are brought to, they're scary.
Yeah.
Because nowadays I believe they make a lot of computer looking.
Everything's CGI. I don't care.
Yeah.
Makeup always looks better to me. It looks better.
It looks better. Or even props. Like like animatronics and things like that. It just is cooler. I don't know. So the first one is really good. The second one is
That one's pretty fucking cheesy.
Yeah.
But I like it.
It's also it's cheesier than the first one.
Yeah, the acting is so bad.
It's still got scary demons in it, but the acting is so funny that you guys will love it though. Because it's not like so funny where you're like, this is fucking stupid. No, it's like you watch it and you keep watching that shit. Like the girl does something with lipstick in her nipple. You'll see
Night of the Demons.
If that doesn't draw you in.
Yeah, I remember seeing that for the first time when I was younger, and I was like,
the first time I watched it, I was like,
I didn't get it.
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah. And I wasn't gonna put Angela's face on my arm because she's fucking scary.
She's so scary, Angela. I love her.
Yeah, and then stop. Those look like
sun-dried poodle turds. I was just gonna say it.
Oh my god, I can't.
I love that.
There's just the best like lines in that movie.
He's a fucking asshole.
I
when
can't.
Sal says that, I say that to Simba and Drake all the time.
Sal was a cutie. I loved Sal.
Yeah, me too.
So the second one, isn't as great as the first one, but it's pretty good. It takes place at a Halloween party. I think it's like a college. They're all gonna go check out.
Yeah, like a private school.
Yeah,
it's a Catholic private school.
Yes, and they, the people have like dates and whatever, and they go to these Halloween. But they're having a Halloween party at the Catholic school, and someone break out to go to Hull House and check out what happened years ago at that party. The first movie, and it's fun. And then the third one is just you got to watch it if you watch the first two. I knew
there was a third one. I didn't even know it.
It's not even remotely as good as the first two, but it's the third of the franchise. Franchise.
Yeah, franchise.
So,
a franchise. Yeah. Why did I say it like a Frenchman?
So the remake with Shannon Elizabeth is.
I like it.
It's like what? Probably 15 years ago. Like it's not old.
I always say it's new, but it actually came out probably like 2007.
I don't know. Yeah.
Actually,
so it's an older. She'll look it up, but it's an older one. I thought I put the dates near all this shit, but I didn't. And I still have that sexy sick voice as well. So as I cough up phlegm. So the remake to Night of the Demons with Shannon Elizabeth is. She's got this big fucking like mansion, but there's history behind it, like some kind of.
Yeah, they give you more backstory.
Yes,
they made up the backstory for the first because you never really got the.
That's why I liked the first one because they just talked about like, oh, they say that this, and then it doesn't really go into it much. It's literally just scary.
It's better to me. I like the newer one. It's not newer. I think it literally
the remake and the newer updated.
Yeah, but it's not. I still think the first one's better.
The first one's definitely better.
The original.
Yeah,
the original.
But it's fun because she has this big. Oh, did you look up the date?
Nope, forgot. Text mom.
Oh my god. So this remake, she's having this big party, right? And her, everybody in town's coming, whatever, and they pay how much to get in. And long story short, something happens at the end of the movie, and
trouble ensues.
Yes,
terror.
So it gets pretty scary, but it's cool. You guys will like it.
Yeah, I watch it every Halloween. I like it.
Definitely.
2009. Oh, I'm good.
I said 7. You said 10. Dun, 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 dun. That's we're close. We're close. So the next one, that's our favorites. One of our favorites, Ginger Snaps.
Oh my gosh, I'm so mad I forgot to put that one on my list.
Ginger
they're combined
Snaps.
That God, I
it's
love
like
Ginger Snaps.
It reminds me of you. It reminds me of. I watched it in the winter too.
Yeah, Ginger
Snaps.
Snaps. It reminds me. I watched a lot with E. I keep almost saying her name.
I don't know. Yes, it's so good, you guys.
I love it.
About two sisters who are obsessed with death. It's so good. And it happens all during Halloween time.
Yeah, it's big Halloween parties.
And it has to do with lichens, just so everybody knows.
I love it.
And there's actually 3 of those. The third one is a Ginger Snaps. The second one is just Ginger Snaps 2.
The third one's Ginger Snaps Back.
Yes.
And
it's like a prequel to all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I love that one.
Yeah. So it's like a prequel to all of them.
I don't like the second one so much. I don't really watch it.
It's okay. The second one of the sisters is in a psych ward, but she's also got this virus. Yeah. So it's not bad. It's
just not the original. The original just gives me those feelings of like fucking Halloween and
and you're not really mad when Ginger snaps.
I love Ginger. No, I love Ginger.
Yeah, I loved, and they say fuck through the whole movie. Get fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I love that movie. I love both of them.
So okay, so then there's all of the Halloweens except for the third.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's Halloween movie, but Michael Myers.
We don't care
isn't.
for it.
No,
so,
it's terrible.
Yes,
It's
all of
awful.
them. All of John Carpenter's Halloweens. I don't like the mask one. He's not like even in it. Fucking Michael Myers. So like, just shut up.
No, listen, because did you know I heard originally the Halloween movies weren't meant to be like a series like that. They were going to be Halloween, but they're all going to have like different stories to them.
Oh.
So, but then Michael Myers, people loved it.
Yeah.
I read this. I don't remember where I read this, but that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. But that's what I heard. So that's why the third one didn't have him in it. The second one was supposed to be like that and done.
Oh.
But then people missed Michael. And in the first one, his name isn't even listed in the credits as Michael Myers. It's The Shadow.
Oh, fuck off with that, Carpenter.
Stupid? I feel like that's a Mandela effect.
I said Carpenter. Oh my God. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, all those except for the third fucking one.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll slide into Rob Zombie's Halloweens because I fucking love them.
Me too. They're so gruesome.
Mm-hmm. I love them. Rob Zombie's Halloweens are the dopest. The dopest. Now, here's one. Scream. Now, people, they don't always happen at Halloween, I guess, but I love the screams, and there's some movies that...
Well, it looks like the beginning of school, like maybe the years...
No, remember, school's out for summer.
I thought school just closed, though, remember, because of the things that were happening, and it said schools, all classes are canceled until further notice.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. I always thought... Yeah, so...
To me, it feels like it's like September, October.
Yes, that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, so Screams, all of them. The new ones are good.
I haven't seen any of them past... I don't think I've even seen the second one all the way through. Isn't that crazy?
Wait, you haven't seen the third, fourth, fifth, or sixth?
No.
I love Scream so much.
I know you do. I know.
What the hell, Poopy?
I just like the original. I like the classic.
Well, those are good.
I know, they're so popular. Everyone loves them, but I just like can't. I've tried.
I'm so mad.
Just like I can't get into them.
I'm so fucking...
You know what? Listen. Listen, it's because I'm weird. And I have a hard time when I like something to get attached to other people in something that's... You know what I mean? Like TV shows when there's a new character in like a third season, I don't like it for a minute.
God.
And that's how it makes me feel.
No. All right. Well, she hasn't seen the Screams. I'm pissed. So Halloween Towns, all of them. Yeah, I don't really care for Halloween Town High.
She
only likes the first one.
I do. The first one's my favorite. The second one's not bad. I like the second one.
And this is another kid. Like kids watch this too. I mean, adult. I mean, we're adults and we watch it.
It's a Disney movie.
Yeah, Disney Halloween Towns. The Terrifier 1 and 2.
The Terrifier 1 and 2 are probably my second favorite Halloween movies.
I love I love Art the Clown.
They're so awful. He's so scary. Like it's so. When I say awful, I mean like gory. Poop doesn't
awful, uncomfortable, weird.
Like Poop will watch him with me, but she kind of doesn't like how gory it is. Like the thought bothers her so bad. And the second one was even worse. I love them.
Listen,
I love Terrifier.
The kill scenes are X-rated.
The first time I watched the second one, especially that one scene, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I remember I looked at Poop and I go, "This is almost too much for me."
Where your heart palpitates a little bit.
Yeah, it was kind of like Lord. I love the gore in movies, but I was like, "This is kind of a lot."
Nope. Terrifiers, you guys.
I love it.
Gory, scary.
So good.
Art the Clown is fucking so weird, dude.
He's so scary. He might be the scariest to me
because it's like they don't. Well, okay, in Terrifier. They don't really say, like, it's like a human in a mask.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the Terrifier. Like, because I'm going to talk about All Hallows Eve 1 and 2, which he's also in.
Oh, I saw that once.
So, All Hallows Eve is, since you guys know the Terrifier, some people don't know about this. Art the Clown is in this, too.
Yeah, but it's not the same actor, I don't think.
I don't think so, either. It's a similar, it's a similar clown.
Yeah, no, it's Art the Clown. I just think it's a different actor.
And there's a scene in this. It's about, listen how cool, you guys. These two kids go trick-or-treating with their babysitter. They come back with their bags of candy. And inside the bag is a fucking VHS tape.
Yeah.
Okay? They put it on, and it's just Now, you're not watching that motherfucking tape, kids. So shut up. Like, when I watched All Hallows Eve, I'm like, bitch.
I would never.
You say, little Johnny, no. Your mom, can you go talk to your mom
I would call the police. Probably.
Yeah, well, they didn't like to even check and see what's on it.
I still would probably call the police. What are you giving me a videotape for?
Exactly, absolutely not. So they put on this videotape. Art the Clown is in this video, and the scene. I'm just telling you a little bit of one scene. This girl is in, I think it's a train station, and he's sitting across from. Well, she's sitting there like reading and doing whatever.
Yeah.
She looks up and to the right, and he's sitting there, just staring at her. Art. And like he does, just that weird fucking
I love
sit
it.
there and stare at you. And then he pulls out of his bag his fucking horn.
Yes, he does shit like that.
Yeah, scared the fuck out of her. I mean, it's crazy. And then at the end, it's pretty gory. So All Hallows Eves.
Did you notice the babysitter in that one is she's the news anchor.
She is the new in Terrifier.
Terrifier.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah. So you guys should watch those. It's so fun.
So good.
Yes,
they're so
they're
good.
really good. So here's some fun ones for the season. Haunt.
We just watched Haunt like
Mm-hmm.
a couple nights ago.
Haunt, Halloween like walkthroughs, haunts, whatever.
Love it.
Which then brings you straight into this movie called Hellfest, which is another.
I love Hellfest.
Yes.
We love that one.
Yes, which brings it right into Halloween time. I mean, these are really like Halloween time feels.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not saying kids after, then I don't suggest kids watch these, obviously.
Right.
But here's one. Spirit Halloween. It's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it last 2022. It's about these 3 boys, teenage-like boys they're kind of feeling like they're at a stage where they're too old to trick or treat, or they want to, they don't, they do, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Some feel too cool, and the other one's like, well, we can still, let's go trick or treat.
Yeah.
Well, they break into Spirit Halloween to spend Halloween night.
Yeah.
And things come to life. It's a teen. I'd say a teen, 13 and up, maybe. I mean, I guess it just depends.
Like PG-13?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
I
only saw it. We watched it at Christmas, I think, last year when you were visiting.
Yeah, I freaking loved it. I saw it in theaters.
Did you really?
I went to the theater. I went to the fucking theater.
But you guys love the theater.
Mm-hmm. So, here's one, and then we're gonna take a break and fill up our cocktails.
You're a cocktail.
You're a cocktail.
Oh, sorry.
Your mom goes to college.
Your mom goes to college.
So Bad Candy, you guys.
I've
This
never
was a
seen this
special one I found last Halloween, and my boyfriend Corey Taylor from Slipknot, and he's in that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Poop.
He
Did you
is
know
a
that?
radio host in this.
Oh, we gotta watch. He loves Slipknot.
Mm-hmm. He's a radio host in this, and it's all like horror or Halloween. It's very Halloweeny. It's good. It's
Every
good.
time you say Halloween, I have to say a little Halloweener.
It's a good.
I can't.
So that's again. I'm gonna say it one more time. Bad Candy with Corey Taylor.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So hold on.
Look how excited she is.
I know. Listen, I love me some Corey Taylor. Okay, we're gonna fill up our drinks and we're gonna get spooky, and we need you to stay spooky. So rock on. So we hope you're still spooky with us, and we're going to just dive in because we have a lot. So here we go. We're going to start the second half off with my other favorite movie that I have a tattoo of, a pretty good size. Trick or Treat. Not Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat. And I have Sam on my arm. Sam is the little, I love him. And he's holding a big knife with Michael Myers' face in it. That's part of my tattoo.
I know. She's got a sleeve started. So, well, I mean, it's like done almost.
Almost, yeah.
Like you just have a couple more spots, but it's all like horror movie
Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, it's gonna be so
Pumpkinhead. I'm gonna add the I in part of the book from I believe Hocus Pocus because I do like it.
Put a spell on you.
I got some Elvira motherfuckers. I got the Crow.
I love Elvira. That one. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. They're all so cool.
I know. It's so Pet Sematary, Night of the Demons, Trick or Treat, Halloween, Return of the Living Dead.
Oh, is that on your list?
Return of the not for Halloween.
Isn't it a Halloween? Oh, I just only want. See, I make movies. There's certain movies that are Halloween to me, even though they're not Halloween.
Well, we'll just say it now. Return of the Living Dead's.
1 and 2. They're so Halloween to me, even though they're not.
Hey, Return of the Living Dead 3. What's her face on the bike is one of my favorites too. With a leather jacket.
Love that one. I don't care so much.
You guys,
for that one,
it's so fun. I don't want to say she's so. She dies. Sorry. And comes back as a zombie, but in a different way because it's in a facility. But to keep herself from like trying to like attack her man and what she like pierces herself, puts metal through her body. And I wanted to do it for Halloween so bad, but like I don't know how to make a boob with like piercings all through the skin. Oh my gosh,
you could probably do it with like Q-tips and spray paint them.
Yeah, but then I'd have to cover my nipple. Elmer's glue. Yeah, do you know Elmer's glue? You can.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
but she's topless. Well, doesn't she wear a coat
Yeah.
at some parts?
She has
at
a
least?
leather jacket.
So
Yeah,
you could do it like with the clothes
like,
on.
she got, I think, combat boots, white socks, jean shorts, cut up.
Yeah.
Of course, I know her exact outfit.
I would
black
say you
leather
don't
jacket,
have to
red
do
hair.
it when she's naked. You can wear what she wears.
Well, no, it's because she has.
Is that what? Oh, she's got
There's a
all the
scene,
piercings.
yeah, everything. I mean, everywhere. It's so cool, you guys. But the Return of the Living Dead. I also do like Night of the Living Dead, old, not
They're
1968.
coming for you, but
It-
I like
yes.
that one too. I like both of them.
It's I like new and old, not like really really old. Some of them. And I usually like all the classics, but I just never really cared for that black and white one.
They're coming. It's just a classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
shitty,
Yeah.
even for old
I
times'
go, yeah.
sake, but
So okay, so that's Trick or Treat. Then Tales of Halloween. Now that's self-explanatory.
yeah.
It's a Halloween movie and it has tons of little
It's like
tales.
what, 4 short stories?
I think 4 or 5, yeah. And
Yeah.
they're pretty fun and they're really
yeah,
cool.
like it's super
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yes, and I'm telling you, I'm not telling you guys. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you. We are not telling you any bad movies. Like these movies are all worth watching.
Well, I mean, some people might hate them though.
Yes, but I'm gonna say it like this: if you sound like you're interested in what we're interested in, or things like that, like I hate bad movies.
I can't stand.
And I'll tell
Bad
you what's a
movies.
bad movie. I don't think Hocus Pocus 2 is a bad movie. I just don't care for it. So these are just our favorite type movies, okay? Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Oh,
I thought
yeah,
that's a
I
fun
like
one.
That. That's a fun movie.
Yep, that one's during
I
Halloween
haven't
time.
seen that one many times, but it is fun.
Yep, that's a newer one. There goes my cacas.
Oh my god,
This next one is another one of my favorites, and it's a B movie, and I found it because it was on sale at a movie gallery, I believe.
Oh my gosh, movie gallery.
Mhm. It's called
Oh,
Boo.
amazing. Oh my, listen, Boo. That movie, I just only think of you when I watch that movie.
Boo, I found this
It's your
shit, you guys.
favorite. You love Boo.
They go to, it's a girl or boyfriend and her female friend and like another guy, and they go to this big insane, or it was like
asylum.
an asylum.
Mhm.
Was it
It's
yeah,
like a hospital / asylum.
yeah,
I think.
and there's something that happened in there, but I'm not gonna give things away. And so they just go there to like be creepy on Halloween, and it is fucking creepy.
Yeah, listen. Every time you say Halloween too, my brain is always like going, "Who's a fun mom on Halloween?" Bob's Burgers, the Halloween episodes, because I watch them every night.
We're
But
obsessed.
so keep going.
I said we're obsessed. So these are another one of both JoJo and Mai's. Our
both mine, both JoJo,
JoJo and
I's
I's favorite.
mine and JoJo's.
Hell House.
That is my number one favorite Halloween movie.
1, 2, and 3. And guess what else? There's a new one coming out.
Yeah.
Like soon.
I don't have high hopes though, because the first movie
It's
listen,
awesome.
That movie is the first movie that actually made me super uncomfortable in a long time when it was over. Like I woke Poop up to bring me to the bathroom because I was scared.
It's because of those freaking the clown. And
Yes,
like
and because they don't show
Yeah.
almost anything. It sounds, but the things they do show, they're just, it's not CGI.
Yes.
It's not, it's just, ugh.
It's easy to scare people if you
It's
do
good.
it right.
Yes, people
You don't
know.
have all this fucking stuff to make things so
The
scary.
simpler, the better. I honestly want to see, if there's a monster, I don't end up wanting to see it at the end of the movie. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Don't show me it.
Just like
But
that new
these-
movie, No One Will Help You. People love it.
I
the
didn't.
alien one.
I didn't watch it because you said
People freaking love it. Listen, I don't think it's bad. If it were something real that was really happening, which is the whole point, I think,
Yeah.
people watching
But
movies,
it's
but
the way they execute
I saw the
shit.
alien repeatedly and I just don't.
It's no, because it's
I
all
don't know.
everything's CGI. CGI
Yeah.
is not scary. It will never be.
And I'm
scary.
not scared of aliens. I don't know if that shocks anyone here. So
See, I think if you're gonna make a movie, you could make them scary.
for
but-
sure. If you want to make a scary fucking alien movie, make Alien.
I mean, oh my
Alien,
God.
which is on
Alien is my number one
the
favorite
next
movie
list. So
in the
let's
whole
just
world.
we'll pause
Sorry.
on that. So
I got too
1, 2,
excited.
and 3, a new one. Next one. The houses October built. 2 of them.
Those are Poop's favorite.
And they are literally about people going and checking out all of the haunts that they can find through like the states and all around and checking out the haunts, and
Yeah.
some shit goes crazy. And then the second one, it's like the same
Yeah.
carry on from the first one. It's good. So
It's
that's
like a found footage style movie
Yes.
too. So if you have C-bands, put them on. Poop gets
Yeah.
motion sick.
But listen,
sometimes.
I get motion sick too, but it doesn't make me sick. But it's a good. You'll like it. It's
I
a good
really
one.
like it.
Houses October built 1 and 2. Boo, Medea's Boo.
One Boo 2, Boo 1, or just Boo Medea
Mhm.
Halloween, and then Boo 2, I think.
Yeah.
It's called.
So
I love
those are good, and those are you can watch those if you're
Tyler
a kid.
Perry.
Yeah,
I mean Medea.
come on,
I
Medea.
love Medea.
They're good. They're good. So families can watch it. That's a nice family movie. Then there's one called Never Knock.
I've never heard this one.
This one, it's just a bunch of kids and people, going to some Halloween thing in town or whatever, and there's this urban legend or something of like, don't go to this house and never knock.
Wait, is it like a big mansion?
I think so.
We did see
and the
this
little
once.
teenage
we saw
girl,
this once.
the teenage girl that goes with her sister, or I think it's her sister. They all go and she goes with them, and she's the one that ends up. She's wearing a devil outfit, and she goes and she knocks. But I'm not saying anything else.
I feel like I saw it once.
Yeah.
I think
so Never Knock. That's a good one. There's one called Uncanny Annie.
I've never seen this one.
That I think is on Hulu right now.
Is that?
Yeah, and it's all all these friends come to a house for a Halloween party dressed up, and they play. They find this Uncanny Annie game.
Mm-hmm.
They play it, and it becomes like reality. It's
we
cool.
should watch this, honey. Maybe
Uncanny, yeah. And then you can't skip Hoobie Halloween. Family,
I love Hoobie.
Funny.
It's so fun. I mean,
more adult like, but family funny.
It's Adam Sandler. I mean, just expect Adam Sandler. It's like Jack and Jill, right? It's like kind of kids can watch, but adults can too.
Hoobie fucking Halloween.
We just watched that 3 nights ago.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Ray Liotta's in it.
I love him. Yeah,
he died.
Sorry.
She said sorry.
Monster House.
Yeah, Mom loves Monster House.
That's kids, adults, whatever. Kids can really watch it.
We love Monster House. It's one of Mom's favorites, though. Mom loves Monster House.
I do too. I literally it makes me feel good.
So do we. It's so fun.
Yeah. So then there's this new one. I'm not sure if anyone saw it. It's one of the Wayans brothers is in it. It's called The Curse of Bridge Hollow. It's so fun.
I've never heard of it.
It came out, I believe, last year as well. And it's just a fun, like the Wayans brother doesn't believe in Halloween, but something happens and like things start to come to life. Everything starts coming to life. Like it's fun.
Sorry that I'm moving a lot in this chair.
The Curse of Bridge Hollow. That's kids. Now we're going to go right into Double Toil and Trouble. The Olsen twins.
She loves that. It's so good.
I love it. It's the Olsen twins. They're like, what, 5, 6?
Oh my gosh. So cute. Yeah, maybe. Probably, I bet like 6 or 7.
Yeah, they're little.
Really? I don't know.
Younger, because, and then, I mean, it's fun.
They're pretty little.
Double Toil and Trouble. I'm not going to talk about it. Just look it up. It's a good one.
What's their grandmother?
Yes.
What's that actress's name? I love her so much.
Nope. I don't got it.
Oh,
she was a twin too, supposedly.
Huh? Mm-hmm. Laura Leachman. No, not Laura. Yeah, Laura Leachman. I love her. That's
a good movie. It's a good. I said it's a good.
It's cool.
Now this one we're gonna get into. I don't know if it's so much actually Halloween, but Mom watched it 18 times last Halloween.
What?
Deadstream. It's so good.
Yeah, no, it's Halloween to me too. I don't know if it is.
It's a guy who goes with his camera into a haunted house.
Yeah.
It's actually, you'll laugh your ass off, but it's fucking scary.
Yes, he's so funny, the guy, to me.
Yes.
I think he's hysterical. He's a YouTuber going to explore a haunted house.
Yeah.
He's super funny, but the things that happen are creepy. And it's
creepy.
Like, I love that movie so much.
That's a total high five. High five.
That is a high five.
Speaking of high fives, Idle Hands.
I just watched this too.
Idle Hands, Devin Sawa.
I love Idle Hands.
Great movie. And who else? What's her face, isn't it?
Was it Ally McBeal?
Oh my, that's totally not her. Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba. Yeah, Seth Green's in it.
Oh my God. Remember when he was like, remember the scene he made, whatever in the basement?
I love him in that.
It was so funny. So Idle Hands. This one is also a fun one, and it reminds me of Halloween, but I'm not sure. I don't think it is. It takes place, I can't even talk, in a haunted castle. It's called High Spirits, but it's actually funny.
I've never heard this one.
It's a comedy, 1988. It's really fun. Mm-hmm. Again, it's called High Spirits. Check it out. It's I can't remember the actor in it, but it's definitely it's a good one. Okay, then cannot forget Once Bitten with Jim Carrey.
Oh my God,
that's a fucking classic. Once Bitten, you guys. He is a teenager who gets bit by a vampire. Funny. And he slowly starts to turn, and it's cool. Yeah. And it's 1980s. Like, is it?
Wait,
late 80s? Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely like an 80s movies. Mm-hmm. Do you have the one that reminds me of that one, but with Nicolas Cage?
Oh my God, that's called.
What is that?
With he thinks he's turning into a vampire, but he's not.
And he keeps going.
Yes. He's not. Nicolas Cage. Yes. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, I can't either.
I can't remember what it's called, but he is
my
in
gosh,
this
it's
vampire
so
movie, and he's not turning into a vampire, but he keeps acting like he is a vampire.
Oh my
Like he's gonna
God.
kill people on mistake. Like he's trying to protect me. It's the funniest fucking thing.
It's let me look right
Mhm.
now. Holy
Yes,
one second.
Holy. So Once Bitten with Jim Carrey, great movie. Freaking really good movie.
Vampire's Kiss.
I was gonna say, I don't know why I was gonna say Whiskers.
Whiskers.
What the fuck? Oh, taking my whole desk out. So Vampire's Kiss as a funny one. All right. Of course, we cannot forget The Lost Boys. Now, it's not so Halloween-y, but for whatever reason, it's very Halloween-y.
Because you know what though? Like for me, I watch that summer.
Yeah.
That's a summer one for me.
See, I watch it. Actually, let me just be honest. I think I watch it every fucking all the time, unless there's snow on the ground. I won't.
To me, that's more of a summer movie then. For you.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Like when I say summer, I mean it's got to be warmer.
Yes.
The sun's out. It's not
The Lost Boys.
I hate when the sun's out, but it's like more summery outside.
There's more than one Lost Boys, just so you know, but I don't speak about those.
No,
you can watch them,
but they're not good.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes sense. But it's okay though. Like you have that. That's a Halloween for you movie because I have them too that aren't Halloween movies, but they are to me.
Yeah, like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, see, I only watch it once a year, Halloween.
Yep, and I think it's like a pretty much the same thing as The Lost Boys to me. Like everything but snow.
It's a cult classic too. Yeah, and you either love it or you hate it. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone that's like, no, it's okay. Like Poop does not like it.
Oh, I love it.
Me too.
Yep.
She watches it with me.
We love
year.
Frankenfurter.
She gets so mad when I'm like, listen, Dr. Frankenfurter is hot. Tim Curry's hot. And
Tim Curry.
She gets you get so mad.
Because he's a sweet transvestite.
Oh, it's so good.
But I think he's a spanking.
So he's so cool.
He's so cool. Okay, next one. You guys ready? Pet Cemetery 2.
Oh, yeah, that is Halloween time, actually. You're right.
Pet Cemetery 2. It's Halloween time.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, dude, listen. Pet Cemetery 1 is on our scary list. It's one of my scariest movies. I'll bring it up again then and talk about it. But
love Pet Cemetery.
Right now I'm going to talk about this one. Literally is like, people like to compare the two and they like to say, somebody posted on, I think it was on like one of the things on Facebook that Pet Cemetery 2 sucks. I'm like, who fucking, what did you watch?
I don't think, I really like Pet. I like it almost as much as the first one.
Listen, the first and second are equal to me. They're different.
Yeah. And
the second one is a different feel.
And how often have I said that? Yeah. And I have said the whole time we're doing this, I'm like, I like the first one, but I actually like both of these equally.
Yes. And the first one, it's like, it's summertime.
Yeah.
And it's like a different, it's like the same movie extended is what it feels like.
A year actually, because they go through Halloween, Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna laugh really fucking hard right now. I said it's like the first movie extended. That's what part fucking 2 of movies are. You don't say fucking.
You're gonna say it's a
cemetery.
It's a prequel of part 2. Yeah.
Oh my god. I said yeah. It's like the second part of the first one.
Wait, that's so funny.
Oh my god.
I really like it though. And fun fact: the boy in Pet Cemetery 2 is also in the remake of The Evil Dead. Nope, Night of the Demons. The boy.
Oh yeah, with Shannon Elizabeth.
Yeah, the one that sells the drugs at the party. That's the same kid from Pet Cemetery 2.
It is. True story.
Isn't that funny?
True story. Then we're going to get into some Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp. That's Headless Horseman. It's a really good. It's a really well taped.
It's Tim Burton.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It's got that Tim Burton-y look. Yeah. It's the acting is great. I mean, it's just a great movie.
Anthony Hopkins, the Headless Horseman.
That's what I'm saying. It's so cool. So wait,
Christina Ricci.
Who? Anthony?
Not Anthony Hopkins.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Not him. No, this one.
Yes. Oh my god.
What the fuck's his name?
Oh my god, Christopher Walken. You fucking called him Anthony Hopkins.
I confused the names.
You guys, it's Christopher Walken.
I have
good for you.
Good for you. Yeah. And he always Christopher Walken.
Sleepy Hollow, JD. I said Justin Timberlake.
JD Justin Timberlake.
Oh, Johnny Depp. Okay.
I love Sleepy Hollow.
So Goosebumps, you guys, get ready. Goosebumps, the haunted mask.
Yeah, it's the
kids.
Best.
It's part 1, part 2. It is they're going trick or treat and she can't get this fucking mask off her face. Goosebumps, the haunted mask.
It's so nostalgic.
For sure. Speaking of nostalgic, Disney movies, Under Wraps 1 and 2.
The best.
Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. Don't Look Under Your Bed. There's also the Scream Team. There's a lot of fun. Yeah, that one's fun too. There's another one too with an actor from Sons of Anarchy is like the ghost in it.
Really?
Can't remember his name or what it was called, but it's such a good one.
love that.
Or I'm sorry, Disney has a lot of the fun old school
Yeah.
classic Halloween ones, like Twitches. I know some people like that. I'm not really into that one.
No, my favorite was Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire when I was a
Yes.
kid. I loved that one.
I
so
love Don't
much.
Look Under the Bed. I had a crush. I had a crush on the Boogeyman boy.
He was handsome.
Woo!
He
Was he?
handsome. And I loved it. Yeah, I loved that. He looked scary too.
When he started to change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's like kind of like the Are You Afraid of the Dark feels.
Yeah,
Like when and if you don't know what that is, I'm not talking about this new shit. I'm talking about this.
No, it's
1990s.
No, 2000s. I think that came out. Don't Look Under the Bed.
No, I'm talking about Are You Afraid of the Dark? No, we switched from that to Are You Afraid of the Dark. Yeah, I said it gives you the same feel as like Don't Look Under the Bed as Are You Afraid of the Dark? And then I said, but not the new Are You Afraid of the Darks?
I'm sorry.
Then the old ones. That's what happens when you have Michelob Ultra. No, so Are You Afraid of the Darks? First of all, are 1990s. Awesome. They're little stories. I mean, they have like 7 seasons. There's tons. I'm not talking about this new one with like the circus guy and all.
No,
like I mean, those are fun as well.
No, wait, that's not the song.
Are you doing?
I was trying to do the theme song.
It's so good.
I'm
with the swing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm throwing 13 different theme songs.
Yes, you are.
I'm doing X-Files. I'm doing.
Oh, The Exorcist.
What is the?
Oh my god. Yes.
That's it. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. So that's funny because that's gonna be the list of our Halloween movies. Okay. So those are like the ones that either we really feel Halloweeny watching.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw in also The Craft to that.
Oh yeah, I watched that at Halloween time.
It's like Halloweeny witchy. The Craft. There's a new one too that's pretty good. But I like the 1990. I think it's 4. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah,
honestly.
I like the movie The Craft with the girls and the witches. Yeah.
And P.S. Fun fact: Sarah in that movie is the asshole, not Nancy. Just fun. That's how I feel.
Oh yeah, we're not mad at Nancy. It's Sarah's
Nancy didn't do
bitch
anything
ass.
wrong. No, Sarah's an asshole.
Nancy was just trying to be a good friend.
She really was though. Like when you watch it, she was the whole time being a good.
She was pissed that he even attacked her. So all right. Anyways, we're gonna get into
mad.
We're gonna get into scary horror, terrifyingly scary horror to us.
Yes.
And it's gonna start off with the one and only The Exorcist.
I love The Exorcist.
So we already talked about this movie to you guys.
Quick, I'm wearing my Michael Myers shirt today.
You are. And
I
look down, I'm like, oh, mine just says I'm that witch. Okay, so The Exorcist. Everyone knows about that.
Yep.
Amityville, The Possession.
So scary.
Yeah.
So scary.
Yeah. That movie we talked about, the kid's face in the attic is the second scariest face.
So
The
good.
Possession is based on Amityville Possession is based on the DeFeo murders.
Yeah.
So check that out. That's freaking scary.
It's so good.
Yeah, everyone likes Amityville horror. It doesn't scare me.
I don't like the first one.
It doesn't scare me. I mean, it's fun though. 1970s always gives you that creepy feel. But I just didn't really get scared from that one. I don't know why. But let's talk about Amityville. I don't know the name of it actually. It's with Bella Thorne. It's in Amityville.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually fucking scary, you guys. It's scary. She's got a brother who is bedridden at home with like hospice. Like he's got like breathing machines and all this weird fucking shit starts going on when they move into this house with that boy. And it is fucking creepy.
Yeah.
And I think she's a good actress in that.
Yeah, I like her in that.
Yeah.
I like the one with Ryan Reynolds too.
Oh, the remake of American Horror Story. Just Amityville Horror.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's just because he looked good with his shirt off.
No, I don't care so much about that.
Oh,
no.
just me. just fucking me. So The Grudge 1, 2, and 3 are scary as F.
Oh my gosh, I love
There's a remake with I can't remember the actor's name.
Oh yeah.
Harold and Kumar. Is he in Harold and Kumar? Yes, I believe so.
It?
I think that's him. Either way.
I think you're right.
There's a remake. It's not bad, but I don't feel the same.
No, the first time I saw the first Grudge.
Yeah.
In high school, I was so scared.
Absolutely
scared
terrified.
The shit out of me.
Yeah.
Her coming down those stairs all.
Yeah.
Do the sound, honey. You do it. You gotta come over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So scary.
Ew, listen. Yeah, so The Grudge 1, 2, and 3
So
are all equally scary. I really think the one in the apartment building, the one with the schoolgirls, like they're all scary.
I like that one.
Yeah, and then there's the Japanese version, Ju-on, which is also very scary.
I think that one. Remember we watched that back when you had your apartment forever.
The Japanese versions, any versions like that are fucking scary.
What was the one? Remember that? Oh God, do you remember? Do you have that other one that we watched on there?
The
That Japanese. Yeah, I think where it's like the deceased people could rebirth or reincarnate into the pregnant woman. Remember she was pregnant.
Was it the elevator?
Something creepy happened. Remember that one? That was really spooky.
Listen, Japanese movies are fucking scary.
What the hell was that? Maybe it was the eye.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was scary.
We'll look on because we're gonna have to. Yeah. Well, okay. So, the old Evil Dead. The old Evil Dead.
Original.
Dad wants me to say also. What is it? The one that he loves?
Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness, which is badass. It's not scary, guys. It's fun,
but it's a classic.
Yes.
Like that's kind of both of them.
There's the Evil Dead too. The old Evil Dead is scary. Is scary. The remake of Evil Dead is also scary. With
I really liked it. I liked it.
But this newest shit,
I didn't like it
of
too much.
Evil Dead Rise. I think they really could have done more.
It's so crazy. They could have done so much more, but they also did way too much.
Yes, people love this movie. Now, this is the thing that gets me torn. Is people say like, "Oh, it was awesome." So. This is my idea.
I didn't like it.
Why is it in an apartment building? Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now it started off at the lake. Okay. Yeah, and that was scary. The beginning was fucking scary.
Yeah, the beginning. When I started, I thought, "Oh, I had really high hopes."
Yes, and then it turns into an apartment building, which. Yeah. I also thought was cool and was like, how are they going to do this? How are they going to connect all this shit? Because it's going to be cool. The mom is fucking terrifying. She did a great job at being scary.
Her face is very scary, but I don't...
She talked too much.
I hate when they... I'm going to chuck your cock and hell.
But they talked in Evil Dead's, though, like that.
Yeah, but it's different.
Yes,
they had a different...
something.
Now when they do talking and your demons in movies, now and you're talking, it's all got the same... Like, back then, they were different. There was laughing, and there's just like...
The girl with her...
Yeah, like shit it was like just scary.
Yes.
Everything now is just like...
Okay, here's an example. This is an example of what we think is scary and what we don't think is. Okay. The scene in the kitchen with the daughter in Evil Dead Rise. I'm just going to say the middle girl teenager with the short brown hair with her feet up on the counter in the corner with just looking sideways from behind. Like she had both feet up on the counter, hunched down. And her head was looking to the right, but she wasn't doing anything.
That's fine. Creepy.
Yes, that's creepy. What's not creepy is when she turns around, starts chewing and eating the glass. That didn't scare me, but I thought, that's okay. But then when she gets done, she laughs and talks. I'm not scared anymore.
No.
Okay, so then the other part that's creepy with the same girl is when she's wrapped up in a fucking blanket, tied up, and put on the bed because they think they killed her.
Yes, that was a little creepy.
And she's not moving, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
But they're in another room doing something, and then the camera goes back to that room to show that her arm's moving a little. Mm-hmm. That's fucking scary. Because you don't see her, you know she's moving. That's scary.
That's what people in horror movies need to understand. Less is sometimes more.
Exactly.
It just
literally.
Is.
Yes.
Because even the remake Evil Dead, I really like it.
Yeah.
But even in that one, they do a little too much to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The original one, the acting's cheesy. It's low budget. But it's so creepy.
Yeah, it's so. So okay, let's see. Pumpkinhead 1.
Oh, I love Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead's gonna get you.
It's so good, you guys.
Grandpa loved Pumpkinhead.
Yes, Pumpkinhead is scary, and let me give you a little bit about it. Now, the movie Pumpkinhead, something terrible happens, and the father of this thing that happened wants revenge on these punk kids or whatever he thinks.
Right.
And so he goes to the witch of the town.
Ed Harley.
Mm-hmm. His name's Ed Harley.
She's so awful.
She's exactly what we talk about from Sleep Paralysis Witch. That's what you're picturing.
She's scary.
So she summons Pumpkinhead to come back to avenge the situation.
Right.
And until everyone is dead that was involved, he does not rest. And then there's a twist at the end, which I'm not going to tell you because I think it's cool if you watch it. So he, is out for blood, literally coming to get you.
Yeah, he's so scary, Pumpkinhead.
And you cannot fucking stop him. He's about, I don't know, 10,
I mean,
11
it's a
feet
fucking,
tall.
it's a monster.
Yeah, it's a monster,
it's
you
not
guys.
a person.
And he doesn't have a pumpkin head at all.
No,
Look
which
it
is
up.
so crazy. But
He's
buried,
terrifying.
He's buried in a pumpkin patch.
Yes. Okay.
So Halloween.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pumpkins don't grow any other time of the year.
Pumpkinhead, Halloween too.
We can move that over.
Yes, we can move that to the Halloweens, you guys.
I just cracked it up.
What else was I gonna say? There's more than one Pumpkinhead, and they're all pretty good. But we really get freaked out by the first one.
The first one's so it's just obviously I always like the first one the most, but
it is scary because he's not dying. He's just not gonna die.
So scary. Oh,
yeah. So Pumpkinhead. There's that one. We're gonna get into the Hellraisers. All of them.
Oh, I love Hellraiser. Dad loves Hellraiser.
Yes.
Mom doesn't. I don't think Mom
Dad
likes
loves
them.
Wishmaster too, and that's pretty fun.
Mom doesn't like Wishmaster.
I like
no.
Wishmaster. Yeah.
I remember. See, I haven't watched them since I watched them with Dad.
Yeah.
But I remember I liked them when he would put them on.
Hellraisers. So, the Hellraisers are all good.
Yeah.
The newest one is... All right, that's enough, Mom. He's podcasting. Hellraiser, the new one with the girl, Hellraiser lady. That was a good one. I liked it.
The actress who plays her, was also in Elward, the new Elward Jenner. I don't remember.
Excuse me.
She's in it. She was dating Shane, actually.
Oh, Shane.
She dated Shane in it, my girlfriend Shane. We broke up, though.
That's it. Okay. Now we're going to go into... This movie is similar to how I feel about Night of the Demons. It's called Demons 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
So Demons 1 and 2, 80s, old school. It's an Italian film.
I love Demons.
Demon takes place in a movie theater. I mean, it's old school, you guys. They actually use like makeups and shit. It's fun.
I love it.
Demons 2, also in the 80s, but this is based on an apartment building that somehow the demons from the movie theater, area that was like knocked down and whatever, which it doesn't really go with the first one because the theater was on a street, big street, and it's not Paris, now. It's in the middle of the woods, like so.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So you got to watch it though; it's really good.
You know what? I think too.
I have it on DVD.
I think made by Dario Argento, who did Suspiria too.
I think they both are.
Yeah, is the second one too?
Yeah, they're both like the same director, I believe, in Italian. I think you guys, I could be wrong, but it's really good. Demons 1 and 2, you have to watch it. It is one of those cheesy good. I mean. You know what I like about the demons in Demons is especially the second one when they're in the big apartment building and it starts to spread through this birthday party of like these young adults. And the demons are so fucking gross, dude. Their nails are long. They're like slimy and wet.
Yeah, they're pretty nasty.
The acting is horrible when they have to act normal. Like, oh, Jill, don't invite Jim in. It's my party.
it's
so
gotta
bad.
be so much easier though to just be like, bah!
Yes. Don't tell them. And then they dance 80s together, and
there's nothing better in a movie when there's an 80s dance.
Just break. Like creep shows, which are
fuck yeah, I love.
We love creep shows. Creep shows 1, creep show 2. There's even a new creep show, but the 1 and 2 old school ones are the best. But yeah, so this and then they turn into fucking in Demons 2. They turn into these demons, and they're fucking terrifying. They do great. They're the best demons. So it's just so good. So then we're gonna get into Sinister.
Oh, I love Sinister.
Yep, Sinister is fucking deranged.
Yeah, that movie made me feel very weird after I watched it. Like, I think it's more than anything. I think it's the soundtrack. Whatever the soundtrack they put in that, like the music when things are happening. It just really like made my body feel uncomfortable. I really like Sinister, and still, even when I watch it now, it's that song that just makes me like, or the music that just makes my back tingle.
And what's his name called in it? The monster.
Mr. Boogie.
Oh, I love
it. But the demon name that he is Bagul. We just watched that.
That's what I was thinking.
We watched that too the other day.
Yeah, I thought Mr. Boogie's Halloween Disney
Mr.
movie.
Boogie.
And Mr. Boogie's Bride or Boogie, whatever. That's another Halloween
That's
one.
what the kids call him though, Mr. Boogie.
Okay, that's right. It's so good.
I
Okay,
really like Sinister.
From Sinister, we're going to go into Insidious. I don't really watch those much, but I did like the first one was my favorite.
I like the first one. I love the third one too, actually, in the apartment building with the girl that is hurting her. That one.
I think they're all very well done. I just don't watch them.
I don't watch them too often. I've seen them so much though. That's why I think I don't watch them a lot anymore.
Hey, I'll tell you this: Hills Have Eyes. I don't watch because I don't like the scenes.
We don't watch that because she doesn't like that either.
I don't like the scene with the girl or the father being burnt alive. It just makes me.
Oh my god! I hated that. I hated that.
I can't. I don't like that. Okay, so now I'm going to say we already talked about Return of the Living Dead. bring this this way. 13 Ghosts.
I love 13.
Yeah.
13 Ghosts reminds me of when Poop and I started dating.
Oh my
that was the only scary movie she'd seen then.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And she
Oh my
loved
God.
it.
Now she's seen all these shits.
Yeah, now she's a horror fan, but that was it, and we watched it all the time because she loved it.
Dude, 13 Ghosts, my coworker, E.T. Ghoul, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him E.T. Ghoul. We were just talking in our room the other day about 13 Ghosts and how much he likes it too.
So good.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I mean, it's self-explanatory. There's 13 ghosts.
The jackal is terrifying, and that big guy,
the big muscular guy with the
he pulls the nails out of him and stuff. Oh, I love him. He's so spooky. Yes, 13 Ghosts. Okay, here's another one that scares me, and I just watched it, and I fucking love it. I'm scared.
Jeff Goldblum. It's called The Fly.
Oh, I love The Fly.
I love it.
Gross.
Listen, you guys. It's so uncomfortable. It makes me so uncomfortable.
It's gross. I love Jeff Goldblum.
Let me explain quick. He's a scientist, and he has these 2 pods or 3 pods. I think it's 3, but whatever. You can transfer from one to the other, and he's trying to figure that out. So
quantum leap.
Yes,
is that what it's called?
Some shit.
Right?
Some shit. So people don't have to fly, and they can be fucking Star Trek. The hell.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
what is that called?
I always say,
I wish I could just
when you can beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah.
Teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he goes in one night. Gina Davis is his girl in it. And,
shit. Yeah, she is.
And he goes in it, and there's a fly in the machine with him, and he doesn't know. So what it does is it combines their genetics where he's half human and half fly.
Gross.
So when he comes out, he looks normal. He looks handsome. He is so hot in this movie.
I think Jeff Goldblum's super handsome.
He is so hot, especially with no clothes on.
Oh, no.
I mean, they didn't show it all, but leave it to your imagination or mine.
I don't pay. I think his face is handsome. I don't care.
I love him. I love Jeff Goldblum. So he's wicked cute and fun through the whole half of it. And then when he starts to change, he's a dick.
I gotta rewatch this because I haven't seen this movie in so long. But dude, I
just watched it just because I knew I was going to put it on my list. And it is fucking... And there's a Fly too, The Fly too. Yeah. And it has the boy that's in... it's the boy that played as the character, The Mask. About the guy who had elephantitis in his face.
Oh yeah,
He's that.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yes, that's just a good movie. That has nothing to do with this list.
Cher's in it.
Yeah, Cher is his mom. But anyways, he is Jeff Goldblum's son.
Okay.
And he's in the second one, and he's got these powers and
really?
Or these things. I don't know. It's fun. It's not really as uncomfortable as the first one.
Yeah. Did you know that that's actually a remade movie from an old black and white movie, The Fly? Which I also watched. It is not, I mean, it's a black and white old ass movie where the guy at the end turns into an actual fly, but a little fly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff Goldblum turns into a human sized fly.
No, yeah, that's what. So the first one, it's but the woman,
weird.
The guy is a little fly, but I think he's got a human face, and the wife or some girl, I'm just remembering, she sees that screw you. Because I remember I used to watch AMC all the time Turner Classic. What is it called? Turner Classic Movies?
I'm not sure.
I think so, and it was on AMC, and I'd watch it all the time, and all these old black and white movies, and I would just watch them.
They're so good. Most of them are really good.
Oh,
I just could never get the Night of the Living Dead one down. I don't know why.
It is a lot slower.
Ugh. Here's another one E.T. Ghoul from work brought up too, and I agreed, and I'm like, dude, it is on my list, is Mama.
I like Mama.
Mama's scary.
It's not my favorite, but I like it.
Yeah, it's scary. The things that are scary are the scenes, which are when you hear the kids talking and then you hear her a little bit and then she's not in there and then you got to wait to open the closet. Is she going to come out? Is she not? And she's a fucking scary character. And the whole, it's very disturbing how it happens. These kids are left in this abandoned house in the woods because their father was going to kill himself and kill them. Mm-hmm. And whatever spirit was in this house kills the father in the beginning. And the kids are abandoned there. So that spirit, which they call Mama, is what feeds them berries and it's very weird. So Mama, check it out. We already talked about Pet Sematary, both of them, but I'm going to talk about the first one. The second one is about Halloween. Yeah. It's the second part of the first one. Mm-hmm. The first one is about a family moves into a house. Yeah. Judd across the street is badass.
Yeah.
I love Judd.
Me too. Keep him away from the road, Louis.
Yes,
I love Judd.
Yes. What does she say, Mom? Louis, get the baby.
Get the baby.
It's horrible, the
Wait,
scene.
Me and Poop from that movie,
Yep.
our most used line is always, no better, no worse. Misty,
Yes.
remember the stomach ache? Every
Yep.
time Poop will get a stomach ache, I'll say, how's your belly feel? And she'll go, no better, no worse.
Yes, there's a scene where the housekeeper says
I
that
love
to Lewis, who's the father, and he's like the doctor.
He's so handsome.
Yes, he is so handsome. Oh my God, I am loving everybody in all these fucking movies.
You're a hooker.
Jezebel. So yeah, he is like I don't want to say nurse, but he works at the
He's a
hospital
doctor.
or at the college, doesn't
He's
he?
the college doctor.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a horrible accident in the beginning, whatever, and he thinks he sees this kid that got in this bicycle accident with a truck. Say something to him about the land is sour.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. So long story short, what Pet Cemetery is about is if something dies, there's a Native American burial ground where
the Micmac.
Yes, you can go and bury them, and they come back.
They are coming out with a new one, Pet Cemetery, but it's a prequel about the boy they buried there. Yeah.
Oh, the boy. Oh, that's right. The boy with the father. So Judd discusses this with Lewis in the first one. He says, well, this is what happened. There was a man down the road with a son who came back from war.
Yeah, that's what this new movie's about.
So it's going to be about him and that he buried his son.
Yeah.
And he came back.
Also, I want to say, read the book because
the book is terrifying.
Really scary. So I know, like, people, some people think the book's better, but the book is really good.
The book is amazing.
It's so spooky.
It's hard to put your words that are so terrifying on screen.
Yeah, like, there's just so much more detail. Yep, the book's just, I mean, it's a book, so obviously there's more shit in it.
I love the book.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fun. And in this family movie, they remade this movie, Pet Cemetery.
I didn't love it.
I wasn't even going to talk about it because I didn't care for it, but it's fun. It's fun.
I mean, it's if there's nothing else to watch and that's on, it's like, okay.
But it's not really anything I don't really care about it. Church, the gray cat, it's awesome. The little boy, something happens with the little boy. First I play with you, then I play with mommy.
First I play with Judd. Now
then
I play with you.
Wait, what does he say?
Then I played with mommy.
Yes. And now I want to play with you. Yeah. So fucking cute, but terrifying. That little kid acted. He was a little kid and he acted.
I know, it's so Poop and I laugh every time at him acting. It's so
I
funny.
can't. It's so
cute.
Freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's like,
no fair.
And then he literally, and then he's like,
yeah, he's so cute.
I'm like, how did he do that so good?
The last look he does.
Stop.
It's so funny.
He's such a good little fucking actor.
He was good for being so little.
So Pet Cemetery 1, awesome. So the second one, they are in the same town is where all this happened. And this Halloween party that happens in the second Pet Cemetery is at the Pet Cemetery where the house was. It's like where the burial ground is.
It's where the cemetery is, and then the burial grounds are up.
So where the what's his face, Lewis's family lived, like
Creed
near
family.
Yes, they call him Creed. Yeah,
that was Creed.
So it's really cool. So that's like they know all about what happened to the Creed family, and wait till you do. So Lights Out.
I like Lights Out. Yeah, I like that one.
Lights Out is scary.
We just watched that too recently.
Fucking scary. Lights Out scares the shit out of me.
I like Lights Out.
The Ring and like that. The Ring scares the shit out of me.
Oh, The Ring. I like The Ring too.
So Lights Out is good. Watch it. The Conjuring.
I love The Conjuring.
I love the
movie.
First Conjuring. I don't care for the second one too much.
What's the second one?
There's
England.
There's the crooked or the big tall like crooked man in the. It's in England. I don't really care much for it. I don't care from the devil. I don't care I can't even talk. I don't care for
the newest
the
one.
devil made me do it.
There's a new one of those coming out too. Conjuring. But I didn't really care too much about that either. The first one though I loved.
Yes, I like the first one. That's what I put the Conjuring, the first one.
Yep.
Annabelle.
I loved Annabelle.
I like all of them.
My favorite Annabelle. I loved the first one so good. But I think I might like Annabelle Comes Home even more with their daughter and the babysitter.
Yes.
I loved that one.
That's scary. Right out of their house. Yes.
I like that. The second one I liked, but I didn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite.
Annabelles are scary.
Yeah, I like those.
They're scary. Like, and you have to also put yourself in the fucking mood. Like, don't watch it you can watch it at noon. But then you got to close your blinds and, like, hang out. Like, if you want to be scared, make yourself scared.
I mean, I think I really like the Annabelle movies.
Me fucking too. Here's one that you probably didn't think of. Event Horizon.
Oh, my God. No, it's one of my favorites. I watch it all the time. Event Horizon.
People don't know about this. It's another 90s movie.
It's in my top, 10 movies.
Yeah,
I watch it
so
all the time.
good.
I love Event Horizon.
It's a spaceship, you guys.
I love space movies, obviously.
They don't know where the fuck it came from. They're like, where did that
They've
fucking
been looking
come from?
for it. Yeah,
Mhm.
because they
It's
sent it
been-
out and it went missing.
Yes.
And then they found it.
They find it, they get on it,
It's
they
so
jump
good.
on board. There's
Love
a video of like weird sounds and like blood and like all this stuff,
Mhm.
but there's no people there. Long
So
story
good.
short, it definitely went to another dimension.
Went to hell.
Yeah,
I
they
think,
believe
right?
it, yeah. And some shit
love
goes
it.
on, dude, and it is scary. So Event Horizon, I'm not gonna tell
So
you much
good.
more because it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
The Other Side of the Door, that's another
I like that one.
European,
It's in India, right? No, I think it's in India.
Is it?
I'm pretty
So
sure.
yeah, it's a really sad, something really sad happens in the beginning, and then the mother's grieving, and then she tries to do something and it just comes back and bites her in the ass.
Mhm. I
And
like
it's
that one.
scary. Yeah. The BB man, BYE man.
I told her you won't call it by the name.
Poopy Ghoul does not want me to say the name.
She gets scared.
So the BYE man.
I love that movie.
And next to my writing of it says Poopy Ghoul. She does not like it, and every time I say the actual name, she almost gets nervous.
She does it to
Yeah.
me too, and I'll say it. She'll go,
Mhm.
That's
Yes.
okay.
It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times,
Oh,
but
I
just
love
say this one
Beetlejuice.
twice. Yeah. So if you haven't seen this, watch it. It's just a
Yeah.
really fun one, and
I
it is
love it.
creepy. Wrong Turn.
Oh, I love Wrong Turn.
1 and 3.
I've never seen the third one.
It's the one in the
Wait, Snow?
Snow.
I did see that one. I like
Yes,
that one.
That's
yeah.
a good one. That's another thing E.T. Ghoul said he liked too.
I do like that one.
So, yep, Wrong Turn 1 and 3. Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, let me explain. They're not scared. Okay, let me explain. Look at me fighting with myself.
Uncle C loves Nightmare on Elm Street.
C.
No, other one. Oh, both of our uncles are C.
Yeah, I'm like, which one? Yeah, so Nightmare on Elm Street. This is what I'm going to say. Freddy's got a big fucking mouth. He's annoying.
I don't think he is scary.
He doesn't scare me, but
his concept is terrifying.
Yes, thank you. You have to sleep, bitches.
Yeah, you can't get away from him.
You have to
I
sleep.
might not be scared watching it. Like, okay.
Yeah.
He's funny. I like him.
But when you sleep, he's coming for you.
Yeah.
Freddy's coming for you.
You.
He's coming for you, and you're going to sleep. There's no way.
Yeah.
You die without sleep. So you die if you sleep, and you die if you don't. That's what's scary about
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I liked the remake, too.
Did you? A lot of people didn't like the guy.
You know what? I thought he was good as Freddy Krueger, actually.
The remake guy with the weird, he looked like weird.
Like
yeah.
it. I liked him. Yeah, I
he
liked
actually
that movie.
looked like a real burn victim.
Yeah, I liked him, but also Poop
my
and
God.
I, the boy who's in it.
Yeah.
We love him.
Oh,
and he's
yep.
in Haunting in Connecticut. Her and I
Mhm,
love him, so
mhm,
almost
mhm.
anything he's in, we love.
I think it's a fun one. I do think
I really
the
I
remake
liked
is.
it. I
A lot
enjoyed
of
it.
people hated it. Okay, so let's see. Gothica with Halle Berry.
Oh, I love Gothica.
Right? Don't you know?
Yeah. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
I do know.
Yeah, it's scary, you guys.
Yeah,
if
it's
you
a
have
good
never
one.
watched it, watch it. I'm not even gonna tell you about it because I don't want you to know anything. Just watch it. Gothica.
Yeah, that's one you should watch going in without knowing
because
anything.
it's so many twists and you can't really
Yeah.
say much.
Gothica's
but it's
real
fucking
good.
good. The old Leatherface Texas Chainsaw
Original
in the
Texas
70s.
Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yes.
original.
I mean, some of the remakes, like
I
Jessica
like the
Biel, like they're
I
all
like
fun.
all of them,
Yeah.
but they're not. They still don't give you that
Yes.
old, creepy 70s
Yes.
vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But I like
Here's one that's gonna scare the fuck out of everybody.
what?
I watched it a couple weeks back and it scared me. I think I told you or mom. It's called The Vigil.
You did tell me, but I forgot. I didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
It's
my love.
The Vigil. It's these shaman that have to stay with like a deceased body to protect their soul for the night and like all this stuff. And boy, it is scary.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
I keep meaning to watch that when I forgot.
It's very scary and uncomfortable. It's very creepy. Here's one. Smile.
Fun fact about that main actress in Smile, that's Kevin Bacon's daughter. Kevin Bacon and his wife.
Shut up. Made that baby.
Yeah, that's her though, but that's their daughter.
You know Kevin Bacon and his wife?
I can't think of her name, but I love the wife too.
Mhm.
She's in the Possession, the curly hair.
I gotta pick up my cup with 2 hands. That's how big it is.
Yeah, that's a heavy fucking cup.
So, yeah, Smile. That's a fucking scary one. Mm-hmm.
I really liked it.
Here's one people don't know about. It's called Last Shift.
Oh, I love Last Shift. Remember, honey?
It's
That's
a
a creepy
girl at a
one.
police station, but she's
Yep.
at the abandoned, or not abandoned one, but the closed down one, and has
the
to
last
watch it.
night of it, and she's the rookie, so she's the one on night patrol for it. I
And
really
it
like
is
that.
fucking scary.
Low budget, but I think they did
Yeah,
a pretty good job.
B movie, but fucking good. So
Mhm.
that one is again called Last Shift.
I really like that one.
So Talk to Me. That's a new one.
we just accidentally bought that on Amazon.
They got it on Amazon. Oh, and then you just said,
One was me, I
ew,
caught it.
liquor. Yeah, so Talk to Me is literally, it's one of the newer movies that came out.
I liked it.
I was scared of it. Gabagoo, and I went to theaters to watch it, and holy moly,
I
we
liked
were
it.
nervous at night when we were back here talking about it.
It was, a lot of it was weird. Like, we
Yeah.
were watching it and we were like, this is a little weird, like creepy
Yes.
weird.
Yes, that
I
uncomfortable.
wasn't like
odd.
terrified, but I
Mm-mm.
really liked it. I was entertained.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
I need to ask if you have this movie on here because I'm trying to look at your list and I don't see it. The Convent.
I think it is on here.
Is it on there?
Oh no, I was supposed to put it on. You told me to. The Convent.
It is. I don't think it is at Halloween.
Yeah, they're dressed up and everything for Halloween.
No. The only one that looks like she's in a costume is the friend, and she's just gothic.
Okay. Well, why were they going there then?
To spray paint the bell tower for the
That's
college.
right. It's
the
called
fraternity.
The Convent, and it's like another
It's cheesy.
90s.
Yeah, it's early 90s.
Yeah,
I really love it.
It's
I
scary.
love the Convent.
It's another similar type to like Night of the Demons, but
yeah.
90s
I
version.
love it.
Mhm.
Oh
my God.
I love it. I love that
I can't.
movie.
He sounds just like that. Oh my God.
I love it.
Okay, here's one. It's called Cropsy, and it freaked me out.
We watched that.
It's not so much. It's a documentary slap.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a movie I
It's
think
a-
called that too.
I
but
think it's a documentary
Yeah.
about like
the situation.
urban legends.
Yeah,
Right.
there's a guy named Cropsy. It was a disabled like
I think I'm thinking of something else. but we have
psychotic
watched
man.
Cropsy.
Like these children were
Yes,
missing,
yes,
and it's
yes,
good.
yes.
Check it out, Cropsy.
Mhm.
The Fourth Kind. That's the only
Listen,
movie that scared me. Alien.
that movie hate alien or not aliens.
Don't say that. right now.
owls. No, owls. She's freaked out by owls now because of that movie.
Poopy Ghoul. You talking about?
Poopy was so freaked out by owls because of the movie The Fourth Kind.
Yes, The Fourth Kind
Uh,
it's creeped me out. It's
I
about
loved
aliens.
it.
If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's a good one.
I have one, and I don't know if it's on your list. Resident Evil.
Is it on my list? No, and it needs to be.
I love see you said Fourth Kind,
Yep.
Mila Jovovich, Resident Evil.
Evil's always.
I
on
love
that.
all of them, but the first one,
Yes,
Michelle Rodriguez. I love that one so much.
I love.
That's another.
Listen,
one of my
the
favorite
first one's
movies.
awesome.
It's-
The second one's good too. In the like city.
Yeah, I've watched. I like all
Yeah,
of them.
I don't care for the.
see. They get cheesy, but
Yeah,
I watched
Yeah.
them with Dad, so I like them
Yes,
still, even though I
yes.
know that they're
I got
a
it.
little cheesy, but I love
Mhm.
them.
I freaking
But-
got it.
That first one, I will watch that again and again. I never get
Yup.
sick of it. I love Resident Evil.
Sorry about that. That was a huge
What
fucking
time-
yawn. 8:58.
We've
Bram-
gone way later than
Bram Stoker Dracula.
this. I just watched
You
it.
fucking seriously? Pop. Oh.
Hey, poo poo girl.
Hey, boo boo. Hey,
Listen,
boo boo.
I love it.
She literally drank her drink, pounded on the table like,
Listen,
yeah.
because I watched that 3 nights ago, and I hadn't watched it in a long, long time. And I thought, I'm gonna watch Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
Winona Ryder. I haven't seen it.
Winona Ryder.
It's very.
Dracula is sexy.
Listen,
He's not, but he
I
fucking
love that
is.
actor though.
I wish there was a man like Dracula who
Listen, yes,
was
because
sexy and just it was about me only.
he's
and
that
he's a
trope in,
vampire.
like-
No.
no, but listen, he's one of my favorite tropes in a book.
Yes,
It's like
yes.
touch her and die. Like he
Yes.
hates everybody else. but her.
Yes. Do not touch her or you
I love
dead.
it, and it's. I did just watch it. Some of it, it's like that's
Creepy.
weird and unsettling.
creepy.
I hadn't
Mhm.
seen it in a while. I love
Mhm,
Dracula.
mhm.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Bram. Interview with the Vampire.
Oh, I just watched it. Look, people are gonna be like, "Does this bitch do anything?"
I watch
But
it.
I
Listen,
fell
we
asleep to
work.
movies.
I work a lot, but I still have time for my movies.
See,
That's my life, working movies.
I put Bob's Burgers on for
Yeah.
bedtime, but if she's asleep real early and I'm not tired yet,
Yeah.
I'll either read or I'll put on a movie.
Mhm.
And lately, I watched Interview with Vampire Piker.
Interview with the Vampire.
And then Bram Stoker's.
Which brings me to Buffy. No, you said Piker because remember his name is
oh my
Pike.
god, what was his name? I had the biggest
Mhm.
crush on him.
Oh, he was so hot.
Luke Perry.
Yeah.
He was in 8
Mhm.
Seconds. Lane Frost, the bullfighter. He played
Okay,
him.
wait. Don't.
That's
That's
not.
a scary
it's not
movie.
a scary movie.
But
sorry.
he was in it.
Oh, I love him.
Yep. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was Halloweeny to me too when I went to school because it's older. It's like
Yeah.
90s as well. Okay, here we go. Back into scaries. The Taking of Deborah Logan.
I love that movie. We love that movie.
The Taking of Deborah Logan. Good movie. The end when her mouth opens wide. I'm not gonna say anything else. It's scary as fuck. The Taking of Her is almost like The Possession. So in
Yeah.
case you didn't know. So the next one I'm going to talk about is The Descent 1 and 2.
Also, The Descent is one of my favorites too.
Yeah,
I love The Descent.
The 1 and 2. Some people don't like the second one. I do.
It's not good like the first one, but I enjoy it. I'll still watch it.
They're good.
Sometimes there's a movie that's like it's not great, but it's entertaining, so I'll watch it.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go into Blair Witches.
I love.
Do you like the first one? I like the second one the best.
More than the original?
Mhm.
Really?
I like the second one.
I really like the second one, but to me, I feel like I like the first one more just because
how you felt when you first watched it.
That feeling of, now you know what's gonna happen, so you're kind of it's not, but it's still it's like, oh, that was such a great movie, so smart. Before internet was
You
really,
said so smart.
Well, no, because there's a whole thing I saw about it. Like it was before social media and shit. So nobody really knew if these people were missing. Mm-hmm. And I remember how scary that was.
Terrifying.
I love it.
Tusk.
Oh my god, that movie's so fucked up.
Oh my god.
I love Tusk.
M. Ghoul and I were he wanted to watch it at some point when we were in Florida. And we like read about it and we watched. Dude, it was so uncomfortable. It was so terrifyingly uncomfortable to me.
Similar vibes to Human Centipede.
Okay, there you go. Tusk. Check it out. Mm-hmm. Next one. Dead Silence.
I love Dead Silence.
What the hell? Poopy Ghoul just rolled her eyelids up to scare the shit out of us. She does that. It's so She leaned over and looked like she was a demon. From Demons
While
2.
We're talking about Human Centipede and Tusk, you freak.
Oh, you freak.
You're gross.
So, Dead Silence.
I love Dead Silence.
Scary.
She's
Puppeteer.
Terrifying.
Yeah. What is she called?
Mary?
She's a ventriloquist. I said tranquillicus.
Mary Shaw is her name.
She's a tranquillicus.
She's a tranquillicus.
Yeah, so it's scary. Mary Shaw. Yep.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yep. She didn't have kids. She only had dolls. I said she didn't have kids. She only had dolls.
That's the poem.
There's more to it.
I said poem.
I brought up The Ring already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ring. All of them are good to me. Stay Alive.
Oh my god, that movie reminds me of you.
Sophia Bush. Yeah. You were gonna say it.
She loves that one.
Yep, I love Sophia Bush.
Every time I watch it, I think of you.
I loved One Tree Hill. So
One Tree Hill.
I hope she writes to us. Poopy said, Sophia. Sophia.
So. Wouldn't it be crazy if she did listen?
I would lose it. But I love that movie. It's based on a video game, and like they play and they die. You gotta check it out. It's called Stay Alive. So The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Yep.
That's another one. Obviously self-explanatory. It's an autopsy, but shit starts going fucking down.
Yeah, I like that one.
And it is scary. The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Prince of Darkness, 1987. These are classics. The next this one and the next one I'm gonna give you. 1982 takes place in a church. It's very cool.
I think the guy who plays Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid's in it. No, that's not him. It's not the same actor. I take that back. I just had to say that because right now I realize it's not the same guy at all.
And Alice Cooper is like the people. He's like one of the guys in like the street, people.
Holy shit!
You remember that?
Yeah. Now that you say it, I haven't watched that in a long time.
It's a good one. It's called Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, probably since high school.
Yeah. Then there's one called Fear No Evil. Yeah. Fear No Evil. Fear No Evil 1981. This is about a teenager in school who is like the personification of Lucifer. Like he's Lucifer. And there's two female students and there's like a fight. Like it's like, it's supposed to be really good. I didn't see it yet.
I haven't seen it.
These are ones strictly from Papa Ghoul. Yeah.
Dad recommendations.
We did see Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, the mom and dad both love that one.
So Beyond the Door 1974. This is another Papa Ghoul.
See, I know that I've seen this once with them.
See, nope, I haven't.
I feel like I definitely have, but I cannot remember it, but I remember watching it with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't remember it at all.
It's about some woman pregnant, but she's also possessed. Some shit.
Wait, yeah, okay, maybe. See, I know nothing. The name is so familiar.
Yeah.
But I don't remember that synopsis.
Synopsis. You guys probably know The Messengers.
My girlfriend's in that. Sorry, Poop. Kristen
Messengers.
Stewart. I love it.
It's scary.
I love them. Yeah,
it's creepy.
Like that one.
The second one is pretty good too, but
I never saw. The second one.
Stir of Echoes.
It's another one of my favorites with Cat.
You know,
I just said the other day because we were talking about Kevin Bacon, and I said I would want Kevin Bacon to know my favorite movie he's ever been in has been Tremors and Stir of Echoes.
Stir of Echoes is so good. It's another mystery type, true crimey, creepy.
I love Stir of Echoes.
Like
It's
one
so
of my
good.
old school. I love Kevin Bacon. We discussed that.
I think he's handsome. I love Kevin. In that.
And he's got a huge talent for horror movies.
Wait, does he have a big wiener?
Yeah, supposedly.
They show his wiener in that?
In a movie. In a movie they do.
Really?
I'm going to look it up.
Good for you.
I'll check and let you guys know.
Good for you, Glenn Coco.
Good for you, Glenn Coco. Mean Girls.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Here's one. May.
Did you have that on your list?
Mm-hmm.
I had it.
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
There's only 2 on your list that weren't on
Oh,
there.
that's right. I forgot you said that.
Yeah.
I love May. That movie, the first time I saw that movie, the ending when the thing
That's
moves,
another.
Listen, I remember it like traumatized me. I was at mom's, obviously it was high school, sitting on the couch, and the ending, the thing moves. And I remember sitting there feeling like, what the fuck did I just watch? But I love it so much.
Yes. It's very
so
disturbing. It's called May.
Her best,
May, June, July. It's May.
Yeah, May. It's her name. I love May.
And it's the name of the movie.
And what's his name's in it? So handsome.
Oh, God. It's my other boyfriend.
You have 8 million boyfriends.
Oh, my. He's in the Hideout. He's the young boy.
No,
he's the young Satan boy.
He's from Wrong Turn. He's in Wrong Turn.
Yes,
he's
he
the hippie
is.
Boyfriend. What the hell is his name?
I'm going to tell you
now. Let me think. I'm going to try to think before you find it. Because I love him too.
You just confused me. I just got really confused.
His name is. Oh my God! Right, it's right there.
He's also in fucking Clueless.
It's Anthony. Clueless.
He's in Clueless.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Clueless.
His name is Jeremy Sisto.
Damn it! As soon as you said I knew Jeremy Sisto. I love him.
Jeremy Sisto.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, his name. This one guy's name is. Yeah. So Jeremy Sisto is a spanko. That was me really just saying it to myself, forgetting I was taping, just so you guys know. Yeah, he's in he was in the Hideout.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
I like him.
He's just
I just like him, the actor. I just think he seems like a nice guy.
The Human Centipede.
Ugh, it's so gross. I love it.
It's so gross. We're not telling you about it because we're not going to talk about buttholes. We're not going to talk about poop.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about centipedes.
That's another one. The ending of that movie left me feeling fucked up.
And if you don't know what I'm saying within those words, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Check it out.
That movie, like obviously the whole thing, but that ending,
the
that
first
one. Listen, I remember being like,
there's 3 of them, I believe, and I believe the second one is so gross. I couldn't even watch them. The first one was more realistic.
I feel like I watched. Is the second one like the prison, or is that the third one?
That I think is the second. With the weird prison guard sweating with his glasses.
It's like kind of shot weird, like the color scheme.
It's like white and gray only.
Yeah, it's weird. Oh, so black and white.
Oh my God.
But I thought I had like an orange tint
white
to
and gray only. Oh my God.
Sorry.
Okay. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. If anybody has been listening to us, our second, whatever episode, Jojo Ghoul had watched that, and that was the night she had seen Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, I did though.
A hat man.
Even if I watched it again, it took me years to watch it again,
Yeah.
and I still will only do it like once in a great while because I like it. It's a spooky.
It's
movie.
scary. Emily Rose is scary,
but it's like
it's based on a real story. But I'm not gonna say much else because I'm gonna do an episode on it. But Emily Rose is based on a true story. It's about a possession. If y'all heard us, then you know. If you don't know, now you know. So, Veronica.
I love Kentea. The commercial.
Oh my God.
And I sing
sang
all the time.
that.
Do you too?
I can't.
Randomly, I'll do something and I'll go, Kentea. I love Veronica.
And when she's bathing and like singing it in the bathtub with her little brother.
Yeah, it gets
so
the
cute.
commercial.
Hold on. Yeah, Veronica, you guys, also based on a true story, which is going to be another episode. So I'm not really going to go into it, but it has a 1970s type of vibe.
I really
There's subtitles, heads up.
It's
in Spain. Yeah.
Spanish.
Silent Hill.
I love Silent Hill. That guy with a big triangle on his head.
I'm scrolling my mouse to look at my notebook.
Wait, oh my gosh.
Have I been doing it? I've been scrolling my mouse for my notebook.
Wait a minute. I just realized right now that that's not moving.
That's why every time I looked at my computer, I had like files up here pulled down like this.
Yes. And I keep thinking you're doing something this whole entire podcast.
I'm scrolling my fucking notebook.
I'm reading a book right now. And last night, honey, you said something to me and What, like, pause it? My book.
No.
Like that, a physical book I'm holding in my hands.
We all, no. Nobody knows how it feels to live out in the open anymore in the free wilderness of no fucking computers and no fucking phones.
Listen, I just coughed so hard that I think I might pass out.
Silent Hill, now that I scrolled to it.
I love it.
Another really good one. There's a couple Silent Hills and I like them all. First one's the best.
I've only ever watched the first one.
First one's the worst. Second one's the best. No, third is the one with the hairiest.
Wait, oh my god, I haven't heard that in so long.
No, the first one's the best for sure.
Because it's based on a video game, right?
Yeah.
So was Resident Evil. It was a great game.
Yes, yep. Here's one you might not know, you guys. It's called Jerusalem, and it takes place in Jerusalem.
I've never heard of this one.
It's about these two girls that go to Jerusalem to like party and like vacation and whatever. And then there's these weird things that come down. It's almost like the end of days, like demons come with wings and they start killing people and like
really,
it's insane. It's called Jerusalem and it's fairly new and it's really good.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about The Deep House.
Oh, yeah, with the house under the water.
Yes.
We were watching it. We had to stop it because she was getting real sick from it, though, nauseous from the movement.
Okay.
But I finished it.
Yeah.
I did like that one.
Yep. Nope. It's good, you guys. It's about a house that was flooded, like in this area,
like a lake, and like Lake Lanier did.
Yes, it like Lanier. Yep. Yeah.
It's also in a different country, isn't it? This one.
I don't even know. I think so. They had an accent in the movie, so I'm assuming, but they would go underwater, and it's a house that's under the water, and it's haunted. Yeah, and they go in it with their fucking stuff on, you guys, but it's a haunted house just underwater.
Yeah.
Watch it.
I already don't like things underwater.
That's why I thought it was good.
It was like, yeah, I felt like I was drowning.
So that's called The Deep House. And I'm just going to bring up the old one.
I just watched it too recently. I love it.
Listen, I love the old It. The new It is fun. I love Skarsgård. He's another boyfriend. I love Bill. So what? We're on 42 boyfriends right now.
Every boyfriend.
Him and his brother from True Blood.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, Mom loves him too. I like Bill. That's his name, right?
Eric.
No.
Oh, I'm like Pennywise. Eric. I'm talking about his brother.
No, I like Pennywise.
In True Blood, Skarsgård's brother. Well,
yes. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Eric in True Blood. Yes, I knew that. I'm like, I thought you were talking about. Because Bill is the goon vampire in True Blood, the main guy.
Yeah.
I believe.
I don't. Suck it.
Yeah, no, Eric.
No, I watched True Blood for a while.
Eric all the way. Eric.
For Bill.
Eric.
Oh, over Bill Skarsgård. Bill Skarsgård is his brother. Nothing. Keep going.
Eric from True Blood over Bill, the funny vampire with Suck It.
No, Bill Skarsgård is his brother's name?
I think.
That's what I'm asking.
I don't know. He's hot ass crossbun Skarsgård.
I really like the new It's actually. The kids are so fun. I like the first one better than the second one.
Yeah, I said hot ass something Skarsgård.
Hot ass Skarsgård.
Separation. This is newer in the last few years.
Separation. I feel like
the father was an artist and made like creepy character.
Yep.
Yeah. It's called Separation and it's freaking good, you guys. Deliver Us from Evil.
I like that one.
What's his face? Eric Bana?
Yes, I think you're right. Is he a boyfriend?
I know. God, I gotta let them all know about each other.
37 boyfriends in this. I had one girlfriend, Kristen Stewart.
God, you had a couple boyfriends though.
No, I don't. Handsome doesn't make them my boyfriends.
They make them mine.
I have one boyfriend in the whole world.
Of course, they can't be her boyfriend because they're my boyfriend. Mom,
poop.
I said, Mom.
Who's my only boyfriend in the world? No, what's the actor?
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling. He's my only boyfriend.
Listen, he's also my boyfriend. He's not my boyfriend. He's just my sister's boyfriend-in-law.
My sister's boyfriend. Movie
boyfriend-in-law. We hang out sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
oh, wait, no, I had two girlfriends. Shane from the L Word and
that's
Kristen Stewart. You've had every boyfriend.
Eric Bana, Deliver Us from Evil. He's a police officer and he talks like that. I just know.
Boston? Are they in Boston?
Something.
Sounds Boston.
Something. Yeah, that's so scary, the movie I meant.
You were totally the.
Yeah. I'm just talking about the guys in the movie.
Yeah, you were about to.
He's so dreamy.
He's so hot in that.
He's so dreamy. So it's really good. It's about finding this guy that they think is possessed. People are dying and it's weird. So you gotta, and then there's a scene at the fucking zoo, which is insane.
Oh.
It's creepy. Just creepy.
I haven't seen that in a while.
This one, Stigmata.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I forgot about that movie.
Stigmata. Yeah.
I like Stigmata.
Mm-hmm. Stigmata has Arquette in it. What's her face?
I can't remember.
Blonde. She's an Arquette.
David.
And
no, it's not David. Not Alexis.
Yeah, she
Can't remember.
Whatever, but our cat.
Sabada.
She starts getting these stigmata on the hands and the symptoms, but then she gets fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Melissa Arquette. Why can't I come up with her name?
I can't.
So
stop scrolling.
I keep scrolling. You guys.
I took the mouse.
I literally went.
Honey, she's going like you're moving it around.
I can't. I'm scrolling my fucking notebook. I can't stop. Oh, I'm scrolling.
But you're moving it around and pointing it
like this. I fucking am. Oh my god! And I've been doing it for 10 minutes since the last time I said it.
You have done it this entire what is this?
Show
screening podcast?
Podcast. Oh, I almost did it again. I went okay. So we got The Right.
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins, yes.
I love The Right. I'm choking.
Not Christopher Walken.
Nope.
They sound the same. Anthony Hopkins, Christopher Walken.
That's why I confuse the names.
Yes.
I know exactly who the actors are, but sometimes I fuck their names up.
Exactly.
I love
so The Right, he's a priest. He does exorcisms.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this young priest trying to learn, and there's another female lady, and then they all try to learn how to do exorcisms, and then something happens to Anthony, the priest. It's cool.
I really like it.
It's fucking scary. Watch it.
The Right.
And we're gonna end. Well, we're not gonna end. We're gonna end the whole list except for one movie, and I'll tell you why in a second. But this last movie that we're gonna end with, movies, is Alien. Aliens. Alien this, alien that, alien resurrection.
Alien, the first one, is my number one favorite movie ever.
It is so good.
I love it. I watch it a million times.
It is a feel-good movie.
Probably not for everybody.
Well, Jaws, all of them, even the funny 3D one. Jaws, the first one, when I was going through some shit, I watched on repeat. It made me comfortable. Jaws. So when I spoke with my doctor, she's like, what do you do to help with your anxiety? And I said, well, lately, I've been laying in a tank top and watching Jaws on repeat. And she's like, did you say Jaws? I said, funny. Yeah, Jaws with the shark.
Yep.
And she said, well, that's kind of funny that's the type of movie that will calm you down. I go, no,
I don't think it's funny. It's normal.
It's for me, normal, lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alien is that movie for me. I'm uncomfortable. I feel anxious. I put on Alien. I love it. I mean,
it's so good, though.
Our dog is named Ripley after Ellen Ripley.
I love Ripley.
Ripley's my girlfriend. That's my dog.
I'm talking about your dog.
I'm talking about Ellen Ripley from Alien. Let's call her Sigourney Weaver, but Sigourney Weaver, she's my girlfriend in the first.
Sigourney.
Alien. I love Alien.
Ripley. Are you okay over there?
Yeah.
You like
because I'm drooling.
Oh my god! And my mouth is dry like fucking me, myself, and Irene, Jim Carrey in the fucking in the fucking police station with his teeth, his mouth. Like, that's what I just was.
This is my problem. It's because we've been talking for so long now, and my throat still is a little off from not feeling good, so it's getting dry too.
Yes,
and it's making me like.
If you couldn't tell, you guys, this is a bonus. Long episode, 20th episode special.
You said bonus.
I fucking said safed last week.
What?
Safed word. I kept saying instead of safe word, I said safed. And now I just said this.
Sometimes you add a T. Yeah.
Sometimes I just picked my mic up and slammed it down. And I scroll my notebooks. Oh my god.
And I scroll my notebooks.
Alien is the shit, and all of them are good, so watch it. And what are the ones that you like? What is it in the order that you like?
Alien.
Yep.
Is the first one. Yep. Aliens is the second one. Alien. I think it's just called Alien 3.
Yeah, but is that the order you like them in?
Oh, like how much I like the movies? Oh, Alien, the number one is my number one. Alien 2 is my number 2.
Yeah, me too.
And then Alien, the newer one with Winona. It's not newer. I keep saying that with Winona Ryder.
Starts with a P, doesn't it?
Alien Resurrection.
Okay.
That's my third favorite.
Okay.
I don't really like the third one.
What about the one with it's like the prequel to all the aliens?
Oh, Prometheus. Yeah. I love, but
they're like different.
See, Prometheus, yeah, it's a prequel, but it doesn't give me the same feeling as Aliens or the Alien movies, but I love Prometheus.
You know what I like? It reminds me of a time when I was a kid. No, Prometheus. No, the Alien franchise, like the movies. I don't know why, but it brings me back to being a kid going to Disney World.
Mom and Dad? Oh, because the alien ride at Universal.
Yes. They had this
Or no, it was
alien ride.
Disney.
Yeah, it was Disney.
It was scary.
Wait,
it was one of them. Ask Mom.
It wasn't
knows.
Disney.
I ask Mom all the time.
Because it's not a Disney movie.
I thought she said it was, though.
No, I thought it was too. I think it was Universal. I'm pretty sure.
That's what I said, but Mom, I thought...
or Hollywood Studios. No, I don't know.
Disney Hollywood Studios. That's
Something.
what it was. Yeah.
Something.
Disney
Yeah.
Hollywood. I don't
And
think
it
it's
was
even a park
scary.
anymore.
No, it's fucking scary. And then I said, no.
It was
that's
because we
fucking
were like
scary.
scientists.
Yeah, and you sit
And it
there.
was in the middle, and then
Mhm.
it broke out, and you'd hear it like behind you. And
because you
feel
had
it.
the speakers in your
Yeah.
ear, and then it would blow on
It
your
was
neck,
good.
and then it squirted out water
Yeah.
to scare you, like it was drooling on you, and it was right next to you, breathing in your
Yup.
face. It was fucking
It was
awesome.
so good.
So that's Alien. So right now, you guys, here's our very last movie. All right, and it's funny because I'm going to talk about it. It's not funny. Here I go. I'm actually going to scroll now. Now I'm actually going to use the computer because my notes are on it. So this next one that we're going to talk about is going to be the last one, and I'm going to tell you a little bit like about it. So it's called The Entity. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an old movie, but I'll get into it in 1 second. This is the Doris Bither case, also known as the Entity Haunting.
Mm-hmm.
1974 investigation into the alleged paranormal phenomena in Culver City, California,
Yeah.
and experienced by a woman named Doris Bither. The case inspired Frank De Filita's 1978 book, The Entity, which was made into a 1982 film of the same name starring Barbara Hershey.
Yeah, honestly, that movie is pretty good.
It's good, you guys.
It's pretty
good.
scary,
Mhm.
And the fact that it's a true story is very uncomfortable.
Yes.
And,
yeah.
Wait. Oh my God, it's so fucked up. Actually, I just am thinking.
And it's so messy.
Like,
Wait, it really is.
Yeah, that's it. I'm remembering like what the ghost does though.
Yeah, horrible. This is, if you guys are wondering, ready?
Look up trigger warning.
Trigger. R wording, trigger.
Our wording.
Doris Bither contacted parapsychologist Barry Taff in 1974 to let him know about these alarming phenomena that she was experiencing.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, Taff was working in a parapsychology lab run by Thelma Moss. I was going to say Thelma and Louise. Thelma Moss at the University of California, LA. So with help of Carrie Gaynor, Taff did his own preliminary interview of Bither's paranormal claims or supposedly shit that happened.
Right.
This interview revealed that Bither had a history of physical and substance abuse along with traumatic childhood abuse. Investigators also found that Bither and her 4 children were living illegally in a condemned home that was in extreme disrepair.
Shit, really?
Yeah, disrepair. I said disrepair.
You did say disrepair. I knew exactly what you meant, though, so I didn't even catch
You guys
that.
were tired. It's almost like 9:30. Disrepair. Yeah. So Bither alleged that she was attacked and raped by one or several invisible entities. More manifestations were recounted by Bither, like transparent human shapes, poltergeist events. Like, think about the movie Poltergeist, which wasn't on my list because it's not that scary to me.
No.
But it's a good movie.
I like it.
Things thrown around, all that crap. Like luminous things, like lights everywhere, that type of crap.
Yeah.
So I guess, what they're trying to say is she had a lot of trauma in her childhood. She had a lot of physical substance abuse.
Oh, this was her childhood. Okay.
Yes,
Keep going.
So Taff and Gaynor, they visited Culver City, the house, for the first time August 22nd, 1974. With repeated visits over a 10-week period, they did not look into this, they didn't look into the spectral rape allegations, which I think is odd, as the alleged violence it preceded their involvement in the case. And Taff himself, the one who was investigating, believed that these didn't happen. So in other words, she wasn't being raped, but there was shit happening, but it wasn't a severe
adding to it.
That's why they bring up her which kind of upsets me. Abuse and things like that, like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't be, whatever, supernaturally attacked or paranormally attacked in any way.
What about
you were
succubuses and shit? Isn't that what those do?
There's gonna be a whole episode on that shit too. That's fun. That's a fun one. You go boom, boom. So the spectral sex claims. Bither's ghostly sexual assault claims, which are perhaps the most notable and lurid aspects of her story, and make it nearly unique in like modern horror cinema movies, whatever.
Yeah.
But they play a small part of a much larger series of the events that claim to have happened by Doris, her family, and the investigators. So in other words, a lot of shit was happening in the house. It wasn't just the rapes. Right. There was a lot more of paranormal poltergeist-like activity than the rapes. But in my opinion, y'all, important.
I mean, if that's true and that happened, that's fucking awful nightmare.
Horrible, 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 horrible. So despite pseudo panic scenes on like reality television, like ghost hunting shows, where participants say they are pushed or hurt by unseen forces,
right,
and claim, supernatural assaults, they're very rare. They say like actual like supernatural physical assaults are very rare. Most people experience ghosts in such a mundane way, or their ghosts are their experiences are mundane. Even whimsical, comforting. Some people are comforted, you know what I'm saying, by it. So like sometimes ghosts. So it all just depends, but it's very rare for there to be an actual like physical force or whatever to assault you. Yeah. During the course of their visit.
During. You said during.
During or doing?
You said during. Like you mixed the two of them. During.
Just like how you spell Jeff. Goff.
Geoff.
Geoff.
Geoffe.
Geoff. And
you don't like E.
Em and Dad and everyone used to laugh because it sounded like Goff. Because I was missing the E because I was saying Goff. Geoff. Oh my God. Okay, so during the course of the visits, investigators noted what Taft called poltergeist activity. Objects falling.
This is poltergeist activity. Sorry, from Rough Night. That's why we both just laugh.
Oh my God.
Because we say that. No. This is not me. This is poltergeist activity. We say that all the time. So you just said that. That's why we both laugh.
Poltergeist activity. Objects falling from shelves by themselves. Strange lights, bad odors, and cold zones in the house. The researchers indicated that the occurrence decreased over the course of the visit there. They were joined in their visit by an acquaintance of Bither's who said she could communicate with spirits, as well as a large number of people related to the whole lab that they worked in, or they were either related to Taft or Gaynor, or were, whatever.
Right.
They were the only ones who offered a description of the unusual occurrences. So photographs of what happened or appears to be light on the only objective evidence gathered in this course of visits when they went to do her whole like investigation.
Right.
The images were taken by both Taft and Gaynor with instant Polaroid SX70 camera and a 35 millimeter camera. The investigators indicated that they encountered moving balls of light, but what the images show takes a different appearance. A static circle band of light and an irregular bright line in shapeless overexposed areas. Taft and Gaynor brought in an infrared camera, but accidentally overexposed the film and rendered it unusable. So there are some pictures I'll post from supposedly, this specific. And if it's the one I'm thinking, it's that weird, irregular, bright line.
Yeah.
And we all have like burps tonight. What the shit? Holy. An analysis of the photographs attributed to the result to common photography mistakes. So like it wasn't like someone did it, ruined it or whatever. Like such as a thin object close to the camera or accidental manipulation of the exposure dial. 35 millimeter picture mishaps in the development process may yield results similar to what is shown. No.
You sound like a German doctor.
Oh my God. So in the case of the 35 millimeter pictures, mishap in the development process may yield results similar to what is shown. Even did I read it wrong again?
No, mishaps. You said mishap.
Yeah.
Ready, go.
In the case of the 35 millimeter picture, mishaps. You guys, I edited out the first 7 times I already tried. Okay, let me do it again. In the case of the 35 millimeter pictures, mishaps in the development process may yield results similar to what is shown. Even if those mistakes are discounted, none of the lighter areas on the photographs are consistent with the trail. A moving light, or consistent with the trail, whatever, a moving light would leave on the photographic material. So that, like, line of light.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys have no idea how many times I tried to say,
Listen,
in the case of 35
you
millimeter.
said that so many times that none of it even sounds like English. Every time I laugh, I cough. I'm sorry. Sorry, listeners.
Listen, you guys, she's still got a little cough, and I want her on the episode, so
No, I
You're
mean,
good.
I'm fine. It's a cough. Yeah, I'm fine.
it's a cough. She won't
And
do
it's
it
only
anymore.
it's just because my throat is dry. I can't promise that.
We have Jim Carrey. Me, myself, and Irene dry vibes.
Enough.
Mm-hmm. So Taff, based on Bither's story, his own observations, and the photographs, he concluded paranormal phenomena must have been involved, calling the case a haunting. Reviewing the case for decades later, investigators Benjamin Radford concluded the case likely involves a distressed family and poor investigation technique. So, like, people think it was done. Well, they believe. I think they believe it because there's, like, people who were physically there, but
aren't they saying that they're, like, not really reliable people?
It's sounding like they're fucking up the cameras. They're not doing right. So
Yeah.
that's what I think. He's saying is it involves the distressed family and poor investigation techniques. Like, their investigation on it was trash. According to Doris's son, she passed away in 1999 at the tender young age of 58 from respiratory failure.
Jeez.
And as such, we'll never really know if Doris fit the pattern that has emerged in this type of parapsychological research, strongly indicating a link between poltergeist activity, epilepsy/seizures, prone individuals, coupled with anomalous electromagnetic/geomagnetic environments. So look into all that if you want.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
they're just saying that who knows if we really won't know anything. She passed so young that they really didn't get much. I mean, a lot of people believe her, a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense because it's kind of like, yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, okay, Barry Taff, the dude that we've been talking about, he says that the entity was not, in his professional opinion, the result of spectral rape, aka spectrophilia, but a rather disturbingly real poltergeist outbreak. Okay. Unfortunately, the amassed data on this case does not in any way support ghostly sex. But back in the mid
ghostly sex. What the fuck?
But back in the mid 1970s, in my mid 20s, such a notion was intriguing to say the least. So that was his comment. Sorry, Barry Taff, I fucked up your whole comment.
He's probably fine.
You're okay. I just repeated it.
It's okay.
I heard you smile. Or I mean, I meant swallow. Okay, I heard it go down your fucking throat.
He looked at me like that. I heard you smile. That's creepy.
They're like, what did
Wait, that's
do?
like a creep. I'm gonna make a horror movie just to use that line. I heard you smile. Like, how creepy. Like,
I go, Okay, so the entity, this is a synopsis. As if struggling to make ends meet and trying to get her life back on track wasn't enough, Carla Moran, a hardworking single mother of 3, finds herself with her back to the wall when faced with an inexplicable supernatural incident. Now, Carla is having a hard time telling the difference between fact and fiction and unable to find logical explanations. For instance, how on earth has the unseen assailant managed to break into her secured, locked home? Nevertheless, the painful bruises and the hard-to-reach parts of Carla's body. Nevertheless, the painful bruises and hard-to-reach parts of Carla's body do not lie. And as all attempts with psychotherapy failed and the late-night paranormal attacks become increasingly violent, desperate Carla has no other choice but to turn to a team of parapsychologists who offer at least a bit of hope for a resolution. However, is there an escape from this abstract evil? Above all, can Carla beat the entity?
Probably not, you idiot.
Probably not, you idiot. Rated R,
Listen,
1982, 2 hours and 5 minutes.
I can't believe, for one, it's 2 hours long. I love that movie. But everyone needs to know why I'm struggling to not laugh while you're reading that, because it is a great movie and everybody needs to watch it.
It's
But
good.
everyone needs to know.
You sound so sick right now.
My nose is getting plugged as the night's going. It's from laughing and coughing. But for one, Ghoulie recorded so much of that and didn't record it at all because we ran out of time. And while that was happening, Poop scared Ghoulie so bad she just screamed at the top of her lungs.
Listen, my soul left my body. I think it just got back.
That's why we're laughing through.
She scared me so bad, you guys, because I didn't realize that a whole 3 minutes of this wasn't being taped.
Were just going.
We were going, and then I was like, shit, couldn't find something. So I'm talking. I'm like, all right, well, let's see where we actually left off. I turn and look to my right. Poopy Ghoul has my new white mask that I bought that's very odd looking on her head next to me.
We're right next to you.
Right next to me. And I screamed like what you would scream with both my arms up.
I almost peed in my pants. No. I came so close.
We thought we were recording, so you guys missed it.
Oh my gosh. But so that's why when she was just reading that, we're laughing.
Yeah.
She's reading it wonderfully. We're laughing because that was funny as fuck.
Listen, I read that so... You guys,
it's you know what? It might be lucky. It might be lucky you didn't record it.
It was bad, and I was like, I'm leaving this shit, y'all.
Oh, it was funny.
Listen, hit me out, funny bone.
Okay?
Listen, you guys, we fucked because I waited to do the entity story at the end when I'm drunk and tired, and I'm trying to read my notes and trying to read my quotes
like that at night.
And so that's that. That's fucking that. Happy 20th episode.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. 2020. 2020.
Honey, make a celebration music.
Oh. What the fuck? All right, we're not going to talk about that anymore, Poopy. But I'm going to let you guys know that here are some places that I found it. Barry Taff wrote the real entity case. It's really interesting if you guys want to go read it. It's awesome. Obviously, Wikipedia, I got a lot of shit from. The True Story Behind the Entity by Benjamin Radford, who was also, these are people that were involved with the actual case. Excuse me, with the actual case. I didn't want to burp. So, there's a lot more you can find. Watch the movie. It's cool.
It is good.
Yes. And it comes down to, was she really R-worded? I already said it, trigger. But, I don't know if she has.
You can say trigger after you said the trigger. She says,
yeah. It's horrible if it's true.
Trigger.
You can't say
if that's true, that's awful.
Yes. Horrendous. Horrible. So, you guys, how you feel about that wax head I cracked with my UFC knee?
Mom just told me today they were listening to that, and she laughed so hard.
I told you. Somebody else told me that they couldn't wait to hear that part because they listened to a different episode. I can't remember who told me. And then they went back to listen to it because the last episode I was talking about, sorry guys, because we did Carl Von Castle last, you and I. And I was like, I was just worried. And I was like, I'm taking my MMA knee to her head. I'm going to crack her wax head. It's still funny, dude. Man.
Oh, sorry.
So, okay, you guys, we hope you enjoyed our 20th episode. It's a long, extra fun one. Take some of these movies. You guys, you got winter. If you're where snow is and winter sucks and it's your whole life, like me, and you hate it that much, you have a lot of movies to watch.
Shut up.
I hate the winter.
You're fine. We can make a whole list of winter horror movies.
We are going to. We'll let you guys know. I know there's even more. But so, okay. We hope you enjoyed our extra long bonus fun movie Halloween-y episode.
Mm-hmm.
We are on Spotify. We are on Amazon Music, Google Pod, Pandora, Amazon Alexa, iHeartRadio, Radio Public. So listener support. If you have trouble, it doesn't process, you have to let your bank know you're doing it before you do because they want to approve it. Some banks do. Some banks don't. Or you can use a credit card. 99 cents, $4.99 or $9.99. It's up to you. You don't have to, but it does help us out a lot. We're trying to get out there a little bit more right now. The money will go towards future things we want to do.
Yeah.
Like going to certain haunted places, videoing it, recording it, whatever for you guys. Some, other crap. But Wicked Tales, Sinister Ghoul, 2-3, @gmail.com. I'm on it right now and I
I
can't.
say, do you hear those computer clicks?
Yeah, sinistergoal23 @gmail.com. Clicky. So this is where you can send Wicked Tales. Wicked Tales, stories you want to hear, themes you want to hear, ideas for the podcast, anything you want to throw in, email us. We're fucking cool and we like to talk to y'all. So get that in. We're on Twitter, Sinister Ghouls /Twisted Sisters. Follow us, write, conversate. Facebook group, Sinister Ghoul, Twisted Sisters / in between. And Instagram, Sinister Ghouls Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people kind of talk to us on there. I mean, we have some on the Facebook too. But yeah, follow us there. And we are going to try to stick with like Halloween-y, creepy themes this month.
To make your Halloween a little Halloweener.
She's been fucking waiting to say that.
Listen, it's the best.
Oh my God, you sound like Daffy Duck.
It's just because I'm sick.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not. I'm over it.
Just because I'm sick.
I'm on the mend, as you'd say.
She's on the fucking mend.
On the mend.
So Halloween's coming up. We got some fun Halloween shit. I can't wait, dude. I'm going to watch with Mom and Dad Saturday The New Exorcist.
Yes, she invited us. I am not a movie theater person though. Too much anxiety.
Yes,
so
I am.
You will be letting me. And you know what? I haven't slept great in weeks, so I'm gonna take Saturday to probably just sleep.
Not watch The Exorcist.
No, I'm not gonna watch it. I told Mom though, you all gotta bring wear your crosses and say that Our Father before.
Yeah,
and after.
Dad was like, we need to do. I'm like, okay, JoJo.
You do though.
Yeah.
You don't want to listen. Words are powerful and things can be spells, and you never know what's going on in a movie.
Especially Hollywood. Yeah.
Especially Hollywood. And they're thrown out to everyone in the world gets to watch this now. So just protect yourself. I will be watching it on my own home TV eventually.
I'm protected by the light of God.
Yes.
Lord, my Savior.
Well, we're not watching it now.
Father God, Jesus. Father God, Jesus. No, literally, Lord, I'm going to take this time to thank you for all the things we have. And I'm going to take this time to thank you for Halloween. I love Christmas too.
God's going, what?
He's like, no, you don't. You just told your mom 2 weeks ago you didn't like Christmas.
No, you love Christmas.
Humbug.
No.
I like
Christmas
horror movies.
No, shut your damn dog mouth.
I only like
don't
like it.
Yeah, we're gonna make Christmas
I'm not putting
cookies.
A tree up.
Okay, but we're gonna have trees up and you're gonna come over and we're gonna make cookies.
That's what Mom said.
Yeah, we're gonna make Christmas cookies.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Oh my God, we're talking about Christmas already. Bah, humbug. No, thanks.
I love Christmas.
Okay. It's the same time. So next week, I'm not going to tell you what we're doing yet because I want to kind of set it all up and figure it out. But like I said, you either hate long episodes or you love them. And if you got something to do, here's your fun-ass long episode that'll take you to a 2-hour fucking ride.
I mean, pause it and listen to it later, too. I do that.
Yeah. Or pause it, come back and listen to JoJo Ghoul cough her brains out.
I know, I'm sorry.
She's still kind of sick, you guys, but...
No, it's just the laughing so much is drying my throat.
It gives you that tickle to have a coughing fit. Right. I was that way. I get it. Okay, well, we love you guys so much, and we appreciate you guys. We have listeners, by the way, in Puerto Rico now.
No shit.
Yes, tell me that's cool. What did I say? We have listeners in the Philippines,
Germany,
Canada, Puerto Rico. Yeah.
That's
People
awesome.
like us.
They think we're pretty neat.
You know what? They think we're fucking funny. And I don't even.
I think we're funny. I think we're super funny.
I think I'm a dork.
No, I think you're funny. But yeah.
That has 62 boyfriends.
Being a dork is cool too. So
they're all in movies. They're all rich.
Yeah, but all the boyfriends you want in movies.
You said have them all. Have all the boyfriends.
Have all those boyfriends.
So we love you guys. We love that you enjoy the podcast. That's our whole point, literally. We don't care. We care about just talking about fun shit with you guys because we like to do it together here. Mm-hmm. So we add you to our conversations, and we just like the relationship we have with you guys. You guys are just so you know. Remember we were talking. I gotta look it up. Remember we were talking about what we wanted to call our wicked fiends, like the group of us. So I was like, okay, what the heck are we call them? I mean, we call them our wicked fiends. Cool, right? So my dad said, yeah, that's because we are all part of the Sinister Society.
The Sinister.
So Sinister Ghouls, Twisted Sisters, has a big Sinister Society of our wicked fiends.
Pretty cool.
So yes. So we might end up making some t-shirts eventually with Sinister Society.
I love t-shirts.
And like the wicked fiends. Like we might be making some cool ass shirts with the back. Some place might say our quote that we end with. which we will end with in a minute. So again, okay, I hope you have a fantastic day.
And a ghouly evening. Stay safe.
Stay sexy. Stay spooky.
Remember when Poop said stay sexy?